What's up, Sukov? What's up, baby? Huh? What is up, Sukov? Oh shit! I don't need problems with that.
Better jobs than you. We can ask the questions. Two is improvement, sacrifices must be made. Warriors never go off right.
You goofy dog. Look at you. Crazy boy. Oh, I just got realized to start my earbuds on. I'll do this in. Sips good food. And make a good meal. How does that feel? But Sherlock. I'm gonna cold like a piece of trash. Can I help you, Zukov? Can I help you, baby? Just make sure shit ain't too loud when I turn this up. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be fucking loud. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh. There we go. Lose your life, that's not a problem. Soup's good food. You can live. How does it feel to be Sherlock? If I want to cold. Didn't expect the heater to be on right now, really. Somewhere else, and tourists I see you really want that. I'm just doing my job, you know. So say uncle will take you to the mental health suit. Force feed you by routing chemicals. Means the outside of the world works great. It's research labs. Nothing too much to bury all the dead. It's easy to disease injected. It's simple from facts and disease and wars. Real sweet goofball. Look at you. Can I help you? Can I help you, dog? Seriously, can I help you, dog? You sweet little boy. Aggressive head rubs. Aggressive head rubs. Ay. Oh my goodness. Man, that pulse feels nice. Oh, that feels nice. Anyway, you know, I'm gonna get some more copyright-free stuff. I can kind of have a little more louder in the background. There we go. Sweet. There we go. Ay, 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 ay. Dios mío, cabrón. Dios mío. Do that thing real quick. Zuko, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Excuse me. Excuse me, you fucking prick. Stop pawing at that. That's my dinner. Aggressive head rubs. That's what you get. That's what you get, bruh. Is aggressive head rubs. Ain't there any phone for you? Ain't none in there. Fuck you. Really, bro? No. And do you mind? Like, unironically, like, do you mind right now? Don't get at me with the other ball! No! Are you kidding me? He does these little like and then he like hooks a claw and it's like The most laziest attempts of like attention seeking. It's like, love me, daddy. Love me, daddy. Oh, I do love you. He's such a sweet baby. Oh, yes, you is. Gotta get you a bath this weekend. Because Lord knows you need it. Not the paw again, dude. Stop at the paw. Stop pawing me. Stop. Oh my fucking Christ, bro. Can we not? Stop it. Stop it. Stop this. Stop doing this. Get your paw off my leg! What the fuck? Fucking little fruit bat? What a damn little fruit bat. Seeing what type of random stuff be going on the tube here. It's Monday, it's surely bound to be things. There ain't really too much on it tube-wise. I do know I have a few things I can find and talk about. I know I saw some that my friend sent me saying that Bernie Sanders says he won't primary Biden and would support him if he runs again. Which frankly is fucking stupid, but Bernie is at this point just became too old and recognized that, and essentially it's just kind of go along to get along now, so it's kind of sad what he's kind of become now at this point. Instead of actually being something that's worth the fuck. But I mean, it's not like he wasn't worth a fuck though, because he at least has like such a long, consistent record of at least giving a shit. So at least for him, it's there's at least something to him. So I mean, at the end of the day, I still respect him. Zukov, what you doing? I'm wondering if I need to be nervous about it. Because I know how Zukov can be sometimes. Alright, it's been kind of quiet. Sometimes it makes me a little nervous. Because I just know how that little prick could be. Zukov, what are you chewing on? Remember fucking Fruit Loop. What a damn Fruit Loop. Amazon hearing to overturn ALU union victory. I mean, I'm not surprised, considering that Amazon is very adamantly very strong when it comes to union busting efforts. But honestly, I mean, it's just because, like, at least with the Amazon labor union, it's been a lot more harder for them to get, kind of some momentum going for themselves. Doesn't really mean that it's not there. The labor movement's there in other ways. I mean, it'll take some time probably for the Amazon labor movement to get more momentum. In time. Amazon ain't gonna last forever with their fucking monopolistic, exploitative ways. Which is at least a good thing. Getting my last fat tuk going for myself. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting into that's one of the things I want to discuss in for today. As we just kind of keep rolling along. I know this much work is, man, I bet. Not really because of like staff or nothing really today. Actually, kind of the opposite. It was actually kind of nice. Someone came in, to help us at least. But it was just fucking busier than shit. Can't even really get much done. Or at least not right off the bat. So, Just felt like never ending. It's just like there's always like fucking something to do constantly, over and over again. Well, not really over and over, just like on and on and on and on. Especially considering we're not getting our fucking wage increase at this point. Like, I mean, I just know for certain I'm just gonna stick around only for a little bit longer with this type of shit. Get my back pay, or at least what I can with that, and dip. Because I'm sick of the shit. Sick of their garbage. So, I mean, it's bad enough we already have, you know, massive fucking multi-international robber barons and shit. It's like, we don't need these regional ones, you know, fucking, like, scalping us all up. But, of course, here we are. That's why, at least, you know, for me, I want to kind of take a lot of my efforts, you know, into labor organizing and shit against these motherfuckers. Because really, at this point, especially all things considered, is really the only real way you could get shit done now. It's with direct action, labor organizing, community organizing. So, because fuck these robber barons. Fuck them all. And eat them. The rich shall be eaten. Quit making this goddamn Banana Republic. Fucking capitalistic parasite motherfuckers. Hence the stream name, Banana Republic. Because people want one so bad. Why don't they just go move to one instead of fucking making it worse here? Well, I guess by proxy, I mean, it would have to be here first in order for that to be the case. Yay. Took off. Where'd you go? Are you even over there still? That's your little points. Yeah, what are you doing over there? Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh. No. Are you chewing on shit? Of course you're chewing on stupid shit. No, lay down. Lay down. No, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. No. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Bruh. You know what? Fine. Fucking damn dog. No, I'm not happy with you. No. I'm not happy with you. Fuck you. Old jerk. Man, what a little fucking douchebag. Of course, has to fucking, you know, be chewing on something you shouldn't be. Being a little too fucking quiet over there. Little fucking prick. And out of all the little things that you have, you know, to chew, like chew toys, ropes, and shit, you go after a fucking random little piece of tool. Some random little tool, dude. Fucking prick. Man. That's the one thing he really needs to quit fucking doing and shit. Okay. Little Zook off. Goofy little prick. Goofy fucking little shitbag. Let's get this all fucking on down. you know? Ben's pussy rage? What the fuck? Ben Shapiro head nearly explodes after learning about pussy hygiene. What? Huh? I'm more confused about the whole quote-unquote pussy hygiene thing more than anything. But I guess that's out there, and oh man, now what else is fucking making the headlines? So what else is fucking Ben Shapiro gonna seethe over? And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, good. Let him fucking seethe, let him cope, let him rage. Let it be a little bitch boy and a fucking little degenerate. Because Ben Shapiro's, like, barely qualifies as human. Is more akin to our organic, fucking, fleshy little fuck light that's, that's, like, barely just in a suit. That can't even really get his wife wet, so. Sad. It's an organic fleshlight fuck toy of a sorts. Kind of a defunct one, a dysfunctional one, so they decided to make it a political commentator. A far-right fascist one at that, so. Yay. Ugh, God love it. But, nonetheless, I don't want to hear about this. This sounds amusing.
It's not just about tolerance for people who live different lifestyles. It's not just about tolerance for people who have different emotional or sexual orientations. It's not about any of that. It's about celebration. The entire society must celebrate. Not only must the entire society celebrate, the entire society must propagandize on behalf of this sort of activity. So, for example, I mean, this is insane. Postmates is a company that delivers things to you. Right? You order food via Postmates. That was my impression. Okay. I was not aware that Postmates was actually a BDSM site teaching you about anal sex. What? But apparently that is.
Teaching you about anal sex? A BDSM? What? Bruh, my guy, is this fucking FetLife? No, it's not. Dude, holy shit, chill, bro. Oh my god. Oh man, this fucking moron. Chill. Postmates is still Postmates. It has to suddenly become some BDSM fucking FetLife-esque porn form or something. Like, Jesus goddamn.
Under a Pride Month, put out a video and a tweet essentially telling people what to eat. I've been informed by my producers what this commercial is.
I've been informed by my producers of what this is because, you know, dare I say, I am unable to watch this despicable, you know, degeneracy. I've been informed by my producers that, you know, this is indeed, you know, from Postmates. And indeed, about anal sex. It's like, oh my god, dude, what a fucking weirdo. You know, I mean, just what a moron. And also, why does this motherfucker have a lapel mic and a goddamn, like, studio mic at the same time? Doc of the Squeaky Benjamin MC. Apparently, say.
It's somewhat puzzling. Apparently, this is about what kinds of food you ought to eat so as not to have messy diarrhea before you engage in anal sex. This is being promoted by Postmates. Postmates was bought by Uber in a $2.65 billion all-stock deal back in 2020. This is an enormous American company. And it is propagandizing on behalf of anal sex. Marketing.
No, it's not. I can already... Alright, I don't even know what this is all about, but I can just guarantee you right the fuck now that Postmates is not propagandizing for anal sex. Like, yo. Bruh. Like, I mean, what? Because it's encouraging, you know, like, hey, you know, if you want to have, you know, maybe, I don't know, some fun time, then you can, you know, here's like a good diet that can help make sure that you kind of stay, you know, relatively clean, you know, some like good fibrous foods and this and that, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's just like, what? I mean, Postmates, like, seriously? Base Post Malone's. It's not Post Malone, it's Postmates. Like, the fucking company and shit. I mean, so, I mean, either way, I mean, it's just like, what the fuck? It's like, hey, here's how you can encourage a high fibrous, you know, good diet, you know, to make sure that you're, like, you know, intestinal line, your gut bacteria is all Gucci. It's like, oh no, wow, what a travesty. I mean, honestly, that could be kind of good for anybody, really. I call him Post Malone's
Food
becoming
delivery
green.
company.
Oh, okay.
Here is what this looks like.
Ben Shapiro is a dirty booty bottom, confirmed.
Dirty booty
Wet
bottom.
ass.
What ass P
First
word?
dry P word, now dirty booty. Damn, man.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't understand you. Okay. Obviously, that was conservative commentator Ben Shapiro reacting to a Postmates video where they describe proper hygiene for queer people. I don't know how to tell this to Ben and all the other conservatives who are reacting to this right now, but you're just not the target demographic. You don't have to watch this, right? If you choose to not...
I mean, honestly, I don't know what this is, but, like, I mean, when it comes down to, like, quote, like, bussy hygiene or whatever the fuck, I mean, that's not, like, if it's not your thing, you're not the demographic that's, you know, being, you know, like, that's, like, being given that information. Like, you don't have to watch it. I mean, so frankly, it's like, who cares? Like, why is Ben Shapiro, like, giving a fuck? Like, it's not something like, propagandized and named for anal sex. Like, no, it's not. Like, literally, you don't have to watch it. No one's forcing you. No one's sitting there in a fucking torture dungeon or some shit. Like, if your eyes, you know, forcibly, like, you know, wide open and shit, making you watch it. Like, be indoctrinated to the anal. It's like, no one's doing that. Though maybe for Ben Shapiro, I can make an exception for someone to do that.
That Postmates shared, which is very obvious from the beginning. This is not for straight people. I mean, maybe some straight people will find this informative. In fact, I know some straight people will. But if you see that and you just scroll on by, it's okay. It doesn't make you intolerant. You don't have
Eat with pride. Like, okay. It's not even trying to be weird about it. It's like, or weird or sexual or ain't whatever. I mean, it's just like, yeah. Just if, well, you're queer or LGBT, I mean, yeah, there's going to be some other hygiene things that are probably going to be in consideration outside of just your typical, normal, basic hygiene, you know, especially if you prefer certain activities, and, you know, it's like, because honestly, hygiene's everything, like, I mean, you know, so, yeah, if you're doing extra activities and stuff like that, and doing extra things, you're probably going to want some extra hygiene routines, you know, to accommodate for those type of things, you know, so... Yeah, I mean, just on a general level, it makes sense.
not for you, right? But they're trying to push this as, well, you have to watch this and love it. Otherwise, you're a bigot. Nobody's saying this. Nobody's actually saying this. If you go to Twitter, which I do not recommend that you do this, and you go to the Postmates account, and you click on all of the quote tweets for this video, which I'll play a clip for it if you're curious. We're not going to watch all of it, but conservatives are just melting down over this.
Well, no shit.
And again, I've got to just stress, this really, very clearly isn't for you. You're not the targeted demographic, right? It's an interesting, bold choice from Postmates, because usually these companies during Pride will simply change their logos to a rainbow and then be done with it. But Postmates is kind of going above and beyond, and arguably too far. And that's me saying this, right? But I'll share my thoughts on this. I just want to address some things that Ben Shapiro said.
Oh my God.
He claims it's not just about tolerance for people who live different lifestyles. Now you have to embrace things like this. Except, no, nobody's asking you to embrace this, right? Nobody's asking you to learn every intricate detail
put you back in your cage,
about
you little fuck.
homosexuality or trans people. Like, you don't have to learn this to be tolerant, right? Being tolerant means that you just accept that people exist, even if you don't necessarily agree with their
I'm about deadass about putting back in his cage.
lifestyle, which it's not a lifestyle. If you're gay, that's who you
Lay
are.
down.
It's
Get over
inextricably
here.
linked to your identity, right? But
Get over
tolerance
here.
means, you know, even if you don't like gay people, you acknowledge that they should be entitled to eat.
Now, if you're triggering about anything you're going about right, yeah, honestly. Like, this is kind of what I don't necessarily like about, like, some, you know, progressives and lefties. Like, okay, well, maybe this might be just going a tad too far. It's like, no, it's not going far enough. Like, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, shove fulsome pride in the face of people like Ben Shapiro all day long, as far as I go. Fuck, let them get triggered and let them seethe. Because, I mean, honestly, if they're going to get triggered over the tiniest little thing when it comes to LGBT, then, you know, at this rate, as far as at least when it comes to triggering them, go the fuck all out. Like, I mean, seriously, who gives a fuck at this rate? Like, I mean, this whole, like, you know, kids at the drag, you know, controversy bullshit, you know, has pretty much been enough for most people to be like, you know what, this is fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's not directly kink of pride, but essentially the same shit, just couched a little differently. Now it's kids at drag. Like, that's essentially the same root, but either way, it's just like most people are starting to realize, yeah, it's kind of fucking dumb. Like, what's next? Like, fucking, uh-oh, we got drag kings now, fucking, you know, like, dancing with kids, and fucking, you know, furry, non-binary people, like, you know, fucking doing shit. Like, oh god, wait until the conservatives find out, like, furries have, like, little, like, meetings and things, and little meetups, and family events with, you know, families and shit. Like, wait until they find that out, let alone just furry cons. I mean, it's just like, I mean, furries will have little fur meets, so they'll straight do shit like that, so, I mean, wait until they find out about that. Oh my god. I mean, because Jesus Christ, that will, oh man, that will be a goddamn fucking field day. I mean, give it about like a year or two, honestly. They'll throw it out. They'll use that as a card.
Equal social equality, they should be free from bigotry, but Ben Shapiro does not maintain this tolerant stance. He quite literally is, by definition, intolerant. Over the weekend, Fox News put out a segment where they talked about a trans family with a trans child, and he melted down, as did a lot of conservatives. And what are we seeing from conservatives across the country? This effort to ban trans people out of existence. Ban gender-affirming care for children. Matt Walsh, who just released a propaganda piece, an anti-trans propaganda piece, admitted that adults shouldn't be able to transition as well. So, I mean, you're not tolerant. You are quite literally intolerant. If you're actually going to practice tolerance, you acknowledge that there are different people from you, and you just let them live. Live and let live. But that's not Ben Shapiro. So for him to say this, it's a downright lie. Okay? So he also says the entire society must
also
celebrate.
A lot of these same type of people he's talking about, like people like Matt Walsh and a lot of these like Christian far-right commentators. I mean, they're literally like, I mean, especially for Matt Walsh, like Matt Walsh actually literally calls himself a theocratic fascist. Like, I mean, this is just what these people are. Or just outright Christo fascists.
On behalf of this sort of activity. No, that's not what they're asking you to do in this video. Nobody is saying, hey, you're a bigot if you don't celebrate homosexual sex. Nobody's saying that at all. I've never heard a gay person make this claim. Again, I want...
Does anyone actually make that claim, though? Because honestly, I don't think anyone does besides people on the far right gaslighting the left thinking that, you know, yeah, people are making us want to try to appreciate gay fucking. It's like, no.
This was not a video for most straight people. It's not a video for conservatives. It's just a video...
Oh, I want to read that. Hold on. Just give me a second. What was this? You just what? Okay. Okay, he's just, alright, whatever, he's just literally rambling about this random bullshit. He's just doing random shit, okay, whatever.
It's marketing, right? It's certainly unorthodox marketing. I haven't seen an ad like this targeted for gay people by a non-gay company, but it's not for you, and that's okay. You can choose to turn away. If you seek out, you know, all of these queer-centric things, then sure, it's going to be foreign to you, but you don't have to learn about gay sex to be an ally. This reminds me of the scene from The Office where they all found out that a coworker, Oscar...
Oh, I remember he's talking about where Oscar came out as gay, and all of them basically were like, well, how do we try to learn about what he's about being gay? I don't know, let's go on Pornhub and figure it out. Like, that was basically what it was. They're like, alright, let's watch a bunch of gay sex and watch a gay porn to see how, you know, his lifestyle is. And he was just like, what? Why'd you do that? He's like, why'd you all do that? Like, you didn't have to do that to figure, you know, what my lifestyle is, you weirdo. Or you weirdos in that way. But honestly, it's like it is, though. Like, these fucking fascists, as, like, scary dangerous as a lot of them are, I mean, they're in so many ways a fucking parody of themselves. A virtual coming out, Larry on Pjornhub. Well, no, it was an episode from The Office. Here, let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. To be fair, I don't know how much I can get away with.
Gay,
No! Okay, here we go.
I would be the most flamboyant gay you've ever seen. I would be leading the parade covered in feathers and I'd be waving that rainbow flag.
I don't think I can work here any longer. This has been the worst, most backwards day of my life.
You misunderstand. Okay. All right. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. You ready?
What are you doing?
I'm going to embrace Oscar. You might want to watch this, Angela, because you can't catch anything. Here we go. Now, we are going to make a statement. You and I are going to make a statement together. Oscar is my friend.
I'd rather not.
And I just don't care who sees it. It doesn't bother me.
I'd really rather not.
Come here, friend. You're my friend.
No! I don't want to touch you. Ever considered that? You're ignorant and insulting and small.
Okay.
This is cringe. This is The Office. This is like this is literally a fucking show that ran. But that back in the, I don't even know where. What was it, like TBS or some shit? It's literally a goddamn. I mean, like it's a thing. I don't know what to tell you. Welcome to American entertainment, I guess.
My pastor said it can come from breastfeeding.
He said that.
Well, he didn't fight me hard on it.
Okay, yeah, alright. Well, this is okay. Yeah, that's a thing. So, yeah, that exists.
Over.
My god. Okay, well, that was the scene. Probably in the same episode. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. No. Prick. Just have about enough, yo ass. Fucking jerk. But yeah, well, yeah. That's I mean, it was straight up a scene that was in The Office, though. I mean, but you get the point, though. There was like a whole episode of them trying to like figure out how to accept his homosexuality, and they were basically going every opposite way. Like kind of the whole episode like is pretty much kind of pointing out how cringe it is for them trying to figure it out the way they were versus just simply accepting them. Stole too much beer. Nah, he was actually like chewing on a couple tools and shit, and then he knocked a bunch of shit over just a minute ago. And, you know, being a fucking little piece of shit. So, he's just kind of being a dick. He just has his days like this, and he's just being that.
And then they started to watch gay porn so they could learn about homosexuality. That's not what tolerance is, but they're almost like, they're taking it to that parody level where they have to watch this. And it's like, oh my god, look at what they're making me watch. You don't have to watch this, I promise you. You can turn away. It doesn't make you a bigot. Now, as for the ad itself, it's not really an ad. It kind of is, but I'll show you a small clip, just a 30-second clip. Basically, the way that I feel about this is I kind of feel mixed. I admittedly kind of had this like visceral response, like, oh, why are they doing this? And perhaps that's internalized homophobia that I still haven't dealt with myself yet. But part of me just thinks, man, they're putting this out, and it's just bait for conservatives. We're gonna hear about this now for a month.
You know what? Let them be baited then, because they're fucking idiots.
To be an ally, right? That's my initial thought. But then as I thought through this, it's like, actually, this is a resource that's kind of a necessity because we live in a heteronormative society and queer people aren't taught sex ed. So I think that good hygiene, learning about sex, safe sex, things like this, it's necessary for gay people. And certainly I don't really feel comfortable with multinational corporations or large corporations filling that void, you know, but at the same time, it's still important. And, you know, it's explicit, right? But, I mean, is it more in your face than heterosexuality? No, because we see straight sex everywhere. So it's not like queer people are required to hide sex away from the straights to protect their fifis, because that's also pretty fucked up, and that kind of contributes to this heteronormative society, right? But, I mean, straight sex is everywhere, even where it shouldn't be. I watched the Halo show on Paramount+. Big fan of the games, and Master Chief in this game, the main character, was never in a relationship, but yet they found some way to make him get laid in this show.
I mean, because honestly, Master Chief isn't necessarily like some sort of character that's sexualized. I mean, he's just like a super soldier. I mean, that's just what he is. Like, I mean, there's no real need to put that in, you know, the Halo franchise, at least for him. Because, what's his, like, character traits? I'm big, badass super soldier that's, like, augmented or something, I think. I don't know if he's augmented or not, but still, it's just, like, I mean, you know, I think he is. Like, I think Spartans are more, like, specifically, like, superhuman style, fucking, like, augment humans that are, like, you know, way more tougher, stronger, and all this other shit. All we know is Chief has always had a thing for Cortana. I mean, not like entirely. I mean, like, there never was, like, you know, full on, like, yeah, we want to fuck type of thing. It was just kind of like, I mean, I don't know, it wasn't necessarily like the same thing per se. But, like, in the show, and he was just mentioning it, and gonna go on about it, but, like, they basically somehow, like, you know, butted their way in, like, somehow where he, you know, gets laid with Cortana and shit. Or over to Arbiter, though, Lamau. Honestly, dude, especially when it get, like, I mean, just for my browsing of E621, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I've seen some things, not just with the Arbiter. Honestly, I'm just gonna admit, like, the E621, you see some shit. And I'm not meaning just with that type of stuff. I mean with just all sorts of things, dude. All sorts of things, man.
Goddamn, this shit is in my fucking face.
Goddamn.
I'm having the opposite, you know, Ben Shapiro reaction, where it's like, this is what they want us to tolerate. You know, raise my head.
They want us to tolerate their heterosexuality.
You see straight sex everywhere. So, I mean, if you see, you know...
They want us to tolerate the straightness.
Once in a while talked about in this way... I just don't know what to say. If you don't want to see it, you don't have to watch it. But for those who do want to see it, who are curious, here's the snippet of the advertisement. If you want to even call it an ad, but this is what Postmates put out.
Soluble fibers and protein are the key to having some good, clean fun. These all digest easily and slowly while feeding your good gut bacteria.
Nuts, white rice, citrus, peas, and fish. Okay.
Which makes sushi a great bottom-friendly option.
Sushi, a great bottom-friendly option. Like, okay. How is this bad?
But if you're planning on getting peachy this Pride, the bottom-friendly menu on Postmates has the kinds of foods that can keep you feeling good.
Are you organic?
Lamau, what? I mean, it's okay, so that's a thing. Yeah. I mean, you know, like, how's this bad? I mean, if anything, it's kind of goofy. Like, I kind of find it funny. Like, it's more kind of goofy than anything. But it's informative. I mean, so... like, okay. So, like, I'm honestly struggling to find real complaints about it. Like, I just kind of find it goofy. It's like, alright. I mean, like, this is what they're fucking, like, triggered about? I mean, I guess I can see how it might be going too far, because it's just so, like, blunt as fuck, and, like, oh, yes, Pride Month, ooh. Here's how you can have the best bottom gut bacteria energy. It's just, like, The bottom-friendly menu. It just sounds like they're just trying to boost sushi sales because sushi is hella expensive and probably makes money. Either way, it's hilarious. That's probably true as well. But, I mean, honestly, they're not wrong, though. I mean, it is true what they're also saying. You know, so, I mean, when it comes to bottom-friendly menus with things like, you know, with specific proteins and, like, certain fibers and stuff like that, like, yeah, I mean, you know, things like sushi work really well, you know, for certain things like that. So, I mean, you know, like, it's not really wrong, you know, so, I mean, you can't really dog against that, I suppose, but still, it's just like, okay. I mean, I guess because it's just so, like, just, like, exaggerated, I guess, you know, like, I guess that's where, you know, it seems like it might be going too far, but, so, like, even then, that's not really much of a complaint. Like, let it be as bombastic or exaggerated as it, you know, as they want to. If anything, yeah, let that be bait from conservatives and let them seethe. It's just like a segment of the whole clip. Apparently there's more to it, but he's only playing a little clip of it.
Look, I just wish that I could see Ben Shapiro's face as he's watching this. Apparently he watched it on the program. This was a clip shared by Jason Campbell. So I don't know if he watched it. If he did like a second-by-second replay as he did with WAP, I'm going to find it and I'm going to react to that. But, you know, let's go to the explanation here for this. This is by Out. Today, popular food delivery app Postmates is announcing its first ever bottom-friendly menu in partnership with restaurants such as H2O Sushi and Izakaya, Prince Street Pizza, Dialogue Cafe, Beatnik, and others. This campaign will mostly focus on restaurants located in Los Angeles and New York City. This fun initiative in the Postmates app was conceptualized by a team of LGBTQ+ employees within the company. Moreover, the food delivery service is making a donation to the Okra Project, which is a mutual aid collective that provides meals and support to Black, trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming people. So overall, that's good. If this is, you know, going to lead to...
I mean, yeah. I mean, just can't really... I can't complain about that, you know, so, yeah.
It's great. You know, it's just one of those things where if you are a straight person...
But always remember, they're trying to propagandize anal sex to you.
Issue, this doesn't make you a bigot. You're not a bad ally if you don't...
DoorDash needs to counter. Yeah, dude, it's like, here's how you have, like, some of the most friendly top energy. Or some shit. They need to, like, do it. They need to, like... they need something, bro, dude. Like, I mean, like, honestly, you know, if these companies actually start competing against each other to outwoke themselves... I mean, it actually, you know, as companies themselves start doing on their own, like, substantial, like, good, at least when it comes to, like, queer rights and shit. I mean, as much as I'd rather it not come from them, I mean, I can't really complain that much. I mean, instead of making, you know, instead of, like, making that much more profits, they're taking a little bit of a cut to do this type of shit to make more profits. But, you know, it's just, it's like, okay, I can't really complain too much, because at least they're doing something actually good, I guess. So, I mean, if anything, it's really just to, like, you know, counterweight the fucking egregious exploitative shit that they actually do. So, I mean, it's not, like, saying that much, but... I mean, it's like, at least, you know, they're starting to try a little bit, it looks like. I mean, so, okay. I mean, that's at least good. I mean, if they're at least willing to not just pander in virtue, but actually try a little bit. So, I could give them that, at least. So, I mean, can't really complain too hard, I guess.
Not the target demographic.
I mean, you don't see, like, Amazon or fucking, like, DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of these other, like, things that can do delivery. Well, I guess Amazon doesn't do, like, food delivery specifically, but, I mean, it's like any of these, like, delivery services, you know, regardless if it's food or not, I mean, they could easily, like, you know, do some shit, too. Try to counter it a little bit, do their own thing.
We live in a society where... You know, conservatives will try to find examples of bad gay people. They'll find examples of, like...
I mean, honestly, they don't even need to find examples of, quote, bad gay people. They could just find examples of gay people that don't fit the norm of, like, you know, one that's, like, kind of in the closet still, like Dave Rubin. He's, like, gay, and open about it, but still in the closet because he's still suppressive and willing to be a punching bag for people and shit, you know, as a gay person. So like, if you're basically not willing to essentially be a Dave Rubin when it comes to your gayness and homosexuality, or, you know, and all that, you know, then basically, you know, they're just gonna go after you. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. I mean, it just doesn't. Like, it doesn't take, you know, a quote bad gay person to really do that. I mean, and frankly, you know, it doesn't make the bad person being gay that they're a bad person. It's just that they're a bad person. So,
you know, overly promiscuous or twerking or something like that. And, you know, to put this out, I think that conservatives will use this for their bigoted agenda, but reactionaries will always do that. They'll say, see, gays are just about sex and promiscuous, and that's their whole existence. But that's going to happen regardless. The fact is that...
And honestly, you know what, like, you know, for me at least, like, the counter for that would be, like, you know, what you know, fucking, what, straight people aren't like that either? But there are straight people out there who aren't just about sex and shit. I mean, it's like, yeah, maybe there are some gay people who are, but guess what? There's a bunch of fucking straight people that are just like that too, and honestly, way more of them. So it's just like, like that whole idea of like, oh, gay people are just about promiscuity. It's like, one, not all of them, and two, there's definitely way more straight people who are just more about that in their lives than, you know, than gay people, just flat out.
Should it come from corporations? No, don't really feel comfortable with that. They should be available for gay people if they need them. But, you know, if you are a straight person and this comes across your timeline and you don't want to watch it, just look away. I mean, if you're curious, fine. But you don't have to watch this, is what I really just want to stress once again. Conservatives, you don't have to watch this. I mean, if you're trying to find reasons to be outraged or disgusted, I mean, there's no shortage on the internet. But if you're going to watch this, then I've just got to warn you, if you don't like gay people, you're not going to like this. And I kind of feel like that should be obvious. But we're in this time where conservatives are trying to find every single outrage bait that they can use to gin up homophobia. And I worry that this is going to do just that. So, yeah.
I mean... Honestly, I think honestly, I feel like Mike is just overthinking it. Because frankly, I mean, he's saying it too. Like, if they literally will use anything and everything to be outraged about and use any fucking outrage bait, you know, under the sun to, you know, drum up homophobia. It's like, if it wasn't this thing, it was, you know, gonna still be the whole, like, Kids a Drag, or, you know, or just some other different thing. There's always gonna be something. Like, if it wasn't that, they would have just found something different. I mean, honestly, in my mind, it just, it doesn't really, I think, matter to me that much anymore, whether, like, you know, something is bait for conservatives or not. Because, frankly, everything to them is bait.
Feel mixed about this video that Postmates put out itself, just because I know...
I definitely don't feel mixed. I feel like they should put more videos like this out, honestly.
We'll use this,
shit.
But at the same time, you know, just... don't watch it. I mean, Jesus Christ, is it really that difficult?
Apparently. I guess conservatives have to literally view every form of media that's under the sun. Especially that leftists and progressives, you know, put out, I guess. Or at least, you know, corporations put out. Just because, well, I guess especially corporations, because, you know, to them it's just like, oh, yes, the corporations are holy lords and saviors. We must listen to every word they say. But every now and then, we must correct them. For they sometimes will say wrong. And this is one time where Postmates said wrong. So be outraged. Be outraged, my fellow right-wing capitalists. And my naive little schlubby flock of dipshits. Ugh, man, what a bunch of fucking moron chucklefucks. Here, Here, seeing what other random stuff could be on tube. Not much. Oh shit, there's a bunch of stuff about Patriot Front being arrested. Oh my god, yes please. Yes please.
Have the glow, there's no shot they are this stupid all the time. Dude, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what the fuck is up with Patriot Pair, but they are way too well organized. They're too well organized and they're in like too good of a shape. So I do think that maybe the feds are involved with them. I don't know if it's like feds are involved because they themselves are white supremacists, or feds are involved because I don't know, they're tracking their movement and activity, or feds are involved because they're doing a good job in like defending against white supremacy growing.
Overnight, dozens of people are...
Speaking of which,
I mean, why doesn't it, can it just be a combination of all of that? I mean, honestly, like, I don't know if this is necessarily just the feds, too. Maybe, like, these, type of white supremacists legit think that, yes, being swole and jacked is, the thing to be the superior man, and actually literally enact on it. And actually, there could be some of them that have legit veteran background status as well. Have service record. So, and, I mean, that could definitely be the case as well. I mean, and also, I mean, especially when it comes to the feds, there definitely could be, a lot of them that, are insiders and informants and shit. But at the same time, a lot of people who are the feds and shit could be more so like, double agents in a sense, or who are actually working with them and working for them. Because they agree with them far more than they agree with working with the Fed. So... I mean, if anything, it could just be a combination of all the shit.
In Idaho, there was a pride event, okay?
Oh my
Idaho
God.
was like, hey now, you haven't been paying attention to us too much. Everybody's talking about Ohio, okay? Let me tell you something. We're here. People are talking about Iowa sometimes. And that's fucked up, okay? Let me tell you something. We suck. We suck too. Look at us. We fucking suck. What do you mean, dude? What do you mean that it's like a fucking big deal over here? What? Everybody's always fucking... Most people think Idaho is by Ohio, so... I'm going to Idaho for college in the fall. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That is really sad. Anyway, there was a gay pride parade that was happening in Idaho.
Good old Idaho, boy.
Front, dumbasses. Patriot Front, for those of you who don't know, are Nazis, okay? They're Nazi scum that still demonstrate everywhere. And they famously love wearing khakis, like tactical khaki pants with like the blue shirt.
This is true, and I've seen them in Portland before too, because Patriot Front tends to be a group that's organized primarily around regionally in the Northwest, but I mean they're a national group, but again they're primarily around over here.
Up over their face, so at least like these dumbasses like hide their faces. They're smart enough to hide their fucking faces. They're just like trying to be like a new version of the Klan. Okay. They were like
same with like a lot of these groups that have the word Patriot in their name, like Patriot Prayer, Patriot Front. I mean, also the Proud Boys. Like they're all essentially the same thing, just different names.
Like we're gonna go and beat the shit out of gay people. Sick. Okay. Cool. Living with a far right insurgency in Idaho. Yeah. A white nationalist Vincent James Fox had a new video on BitChute with nearly 70,000 subscribers. One of the few tech platforms that hasn't banned him. On February 16th, he appeared wearing a baseball hat and the state's outline tilted on the side so that it resembled a pistol. Fox wants to take over Idaho. Ryan Austin X 98. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Oh, what's that? Oh, so I'm just liking. Yeah. Skip that.
Training.
How's this video of them training?
Please announce that I was there in a Patriot.
Here, help me put on my hat. Please, I need help with my hat.
Smoke thingy and flares around.
Oh my god. Dude, what fucking chuckle fucks? Like, yeah, I need help preparing my goddamn hat on my head. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. What a fucking moron.
Called Victory Inside Our People, Volume 1. Wait, is this gonna be fucking... Is this like... is there like actual TOS in this? Anyway, Idaho, for the most part, doesn't get a lot of coverage for good reason, because it's fucking Idaho and no one cares, right? But every now and then they gotta act out like this and put themselves
like, who
on
goes,
the
yeah, fuck Idaho.
And there was a gay pride happening in Idaho, in a town in Idaho. I'm not gonna say the name of it because it's like too French for me to say, okay? And these dumbasses...
It's like Colas de Malloy or something like that.
It and then also had a bunch of fucking cops involved in their movement. What is it? Cora D. Lane. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, Cora D. Lane.
Cora D. Lane. Cora D. Lane.
Alright, yeah. Hog call Cora D. Lane. Ain't no Cora Long or whatever you call it, you weird ass fucking queer damn Euro.
Nationalist group and were armed with riot gear. ABC Zachary Keesh has more.
Overnight, police in Idaho arresting 31 members of the white supremacist group.
31 of them, nice.
Conspiracy to riot after authorities say they were packed into a U-Haul near a planned pride event. The members allegedly
love this dude. I mean, this is pretty funny. It's like, you rarely ever see shit like this, you know what I mean? First of all, I love when it's like hog-on-hog violence. You know
oh my god, they all literally are wearing the same shit.
It's very cool, okay?
Hog-on-hog violence.
You hit yourself in confusion. I'm all in favor of that, okay? Surprised that Congress isn't doing anything about this. Like, actually. Wild to see that, you know, they would fucking arrest some of their off-duty friends, you know? But sometimes it happens. And we gotta
hey.
Right?
Well, after Uvalde, we gotta at least look like we're doing something right. We can't look like, you know, those type of people. We gotta make it look like they're an exception to everything. So we as police officers everywhere else in this country are gonna at least look like we're doing things for a little bit. Till it cools down.
Logos and armed with riot gear.
There was at least one smoker grenade, and there was multiple shields, shin guards, shields, things of that nature.
Authorities say they found documents showing the group was planning to ride around downtown Coeur d'Alene, as well as the park where the Pride event was being held.
It appeared to be very similar to an operations plan that a police or military group would put together for an event.
Police received a tip about, quote, a little...
Yeah, because they're basically a fascist militia.
Loading into the U-Haul in a hotel...
A fascist terrorist group.
Over a short time later. All 31 members who came from Idaho and at least 10 other states were charged with misdemeanor conspiracy to riot.
Preventing a riot by arresting 31 people with the misdemeanor, I will gladly do that every day of the week.
The group will be arraigned on Monday. Now, the Patriots...
I mean, misdemeanor is the least they deserve.
...is a white nationalist hate group that formed after the deadly Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia back in 2017.
All right, Zachary, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, Jimmy.
So, I mean, there's more to it. We're going to keep making fun of these dumbasses, right? So
Yay.
So, you're wondering, like, how the fuck did this happen? Well, a lot of these groups, especially militant ones, have cops. Like, they have cops involved in them. They have feds involved in them for obvious reasons.
Military members as well, either veterans or active duty.
Partially to, like, activate them every now and then, like they did with the Gretchen Whitmer situation. Or sometimes because they themselves are racist and also want to be a part of the white nationalist militia, because, like, being a cop is not enough for them, I guess. Like, I mean, trust me, you're already doing a lot of white nationalism if you're a cop, and a lot of white supremacist violence. So I don't know why you had to, I don't know why you had to go extra on it, but it's all of the above for the most part. Yeah, no, this Scooby-Doo moment...
Because you have to at least have your hobbies and your off time dedicated to your fucking identity of being a white supremacist and a fucking Nazi, so... I mean, of course they're gonna have, you know, some sort of, you know, weird circle jerk fucking, you know, like, very, like, hyper, very insecure macho, fucking, you know, militias and shit. Because, I mean, if it's a part of, like, their fundamental identity, you know, to be, you know, like, fascistic like they are and shit, then of course they're gonna have, you know, a lot of their hobbies and a lot of their off time based around it, too.
Oh. They straight up fucking knew what was going on because they have informants apparently in their group. And I don't know if the informant was because, like, you know, one of the cops was pissed off that one of the fucking white supremacist pigs fucked his wife or something. I don't know what happened to experience this level of betrayal and watch pig-on-pig violence like this. But it's great. Look at this guy though. Michael Edison Hayden says, "I personally enjoy the moment where they pull the hood off his Patriot Front big and Scooby-Doo style. Look at this. Look. Ruh-roh.
Oh, wow, this guy looks like a total fucking winner. Wah. Dude, what a sad little piggy boy, dude. What a little bitch. He looks like a sad little fucking little Twinkie little neckbeard too, honestly. Like, I mean, just wow. What a sad little bitch. This is the superior man, apparently, to these people.
Pigs. You know, I would have gotten away with it.
Pretty fucking predictable.
If it wasn't informants, it was an old lady who thought they were loading into the U-Haul with spears and shields. The informant ship was rolled back. Oh, one of the cops just straight up said on the
some old lady was just like, excuse me, there, operator. There's a bunch of weird military guys with swords and spears running up like Romans. I remember this back in the wee days of 1488. It's like, oh god, what the fuck?
One of the cops literally said it. Where's the video? I'm sure you guys have seen it already.
I'm sure when a cop means informant, they don't necessarily mean like an insider.
Straight up, dude. Look. The cop just goes, "Yeah, we got informants in the group." So even if it was an old lady that like originally, snitched him, which is the good thing to do in this situation, the only acceptable instance where you should snitch.
Yes.
Okay. He said we're nabbing them for conspiracy to riot because they got shields in there and a bunch of other stuff. It's hard to hear. I listened to it earlier yesterday though.
I was kind of hearing it.
Okay, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, hey, if I can educate you guys, I'm not going to go after law-abiding people, but yeah, 33 took a lot up in the back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously,
Do you know what the original stop was for?
For that.
But how did you know? How did you know that they...
We have informants.
He said, how did you know we have informants?
We have informants.
He said, we have informants. Yeah, sorry.
Nice. I mean, honestly, though, it's just like, nice. You have some informants in there, huh? Wink. Okay. Gucci, huh?
Because obviously you can fucking hear exactly the dude filming very well, but you can't...
Yeah, Jesus Christ, the person who's filming has to be very loud.
Also, the other goddamn kid,
shut up.
I thought that was really funny. Like, the sheriff's department with their fucking riot gear. The sheriff's department with the riot gear is pretty funny. According to a journalist who was there, the cops had federal agents in their group chat for months. Makes me worried about this chat, to be honest. Yeah, totally, dude. Because you know me, I'm always fucking urging people to do violent direct action. And definitely not making fun of LARPing idiots that actually literally say shit like that.
I mean, frankly, maybe not for Hassan, but there definitely are, like, Fed informants when it comes to more militant, radical leftist groups as well. For sure. I mean, when I was at the protests 2020, 2021, there's definitely were a lot of different times where, some shit went down where it's like, okay, there's definitely, informants that are, within, these groups and shit that are basically allowing it so these fucking cops and these fucking pigs and shit, know what's, going down and shit. So they could be more logistical and strategically, operate their fucking shit against people better. So it's like at least some nights, not every night. And it was also definitely, something that everybody was, cautious of. Which also kind of created a little bit more divide and division, because a lot of ways people think, there's like informants left and right and this and that. Some people with more heightened paranoia tend to get a little bit more itchy. And a little standoffish in a lot of ways, which honestly isn't necessarily a bad thing. But, it's just like, it would be very intense if, when it came to when there were informants around and shit, fucking doing the shit that they were doing. And also when it came to people who were doing like streams and shit, like, there also had to be, some vigilance on, our end too, just because, police will be using that as information as well. So streamers, if they weren't careful, could indirectly and unintentionally, not obviously to their own accord unless they knew that and were doing it purposely, could be informants themselves. I mean, if they're doing it purposely, then they just outright are. But, it's like, a lot of them, could unintentionally be doing so just because they, they don't, they may not know better or, probably a little naive to that information. And, it just takes somebody to make sure that they, inform about that type of stuff. And every now and then you'll get, people are actually pretty friendly about it and, try to remind people of it. Yeah.
Love like the fucking Baba Bakian style Revcom shit. It's such a... I'm a big fan of all of that and Black Bloc and everything else.
So look at all those fucking chuds just all
Unironically, people
in a line.
Those people say I'm fucking pathetic because of my attitude towards them. The reason why I'm saying the Revcom is because they were, of course, just like every other fucking event that is like Democratic Party associated or like tangibly leftist, they were there to try to act like, they run the show. Luckily, there were only 2 of them there yesterday instead of like the larger group of unwashed motherfuckers that oftentimes try to subvert other popular movements.
Oh man, I saw that so much. Man, during the protests 2020-21, there were so many times where that type of shit would happen. Wouldn't necessarily be informants, but sometimes because people wouldn't be as radical as others, they would think a lot of other people were informants and just try to subvert shit, for their own personal aggrandizement and their own ideas. Oh my god, that happens so many fucking times. Like, and not maybe so many fucking times, but it was pretty frequent where sometimes there would be like so many different groups, you know, that would be competing for like leadership and shit, where it'd just be a massive clusterfuck because, you know, like one group would be like, no, our idea is better than yours, and we're gonna go with ours, and then the other group would be like, no, fuck you, you know, you might be, you know, trying to subvert, you know, shit and try to, you know, personally get the feds on us, and everyone's like, no, you're with feds because you're not wanting to, you know, actually try to get change in here, just make it all quiet and, you know, do nothing, blah blah blah. And also, like, so it was always like, you know, some back and forth and shit. Not all the time, but there would be some nights where it would just straight up be like that, and just like be, fuck me, what's going on? Like, what? Why are we having this argument?
Your market's been like that for a few days. Don't know if it's your noise gate, mic settings, or Windows has changed. I don't know. Here, I'll crank.
Nah, fuck. No. I want to keep hearing more about this shit because I love hearing about these little howls.
For the record. Here, let's watch a little bit more of this, because this is the moment where they open up the door of the U-Haul.
What?
Fucking dumbasses are inside. It's pretty funny. Hold on.
Okay, I gotta see this. But if it high next week, my say it's gonna be in the upper 80s, mid 90s. Keep in mind, summer hasn't officially begun yet. Dude, like, honestly, our summer's predicted to be very cold. Like, I mean, we're having a pretty cool summer up here. I'm not trying to brag. Honestly, it's kind of unusual. It's been pretty cold the last couple days, honestly. And it's fucking June. Like, I'd like to have a little bit, like, I mean, bring some of the, at least some of the, not all of it, but at least some of the warmth.
Look.
Can we trade summers? Maybe not all. Look at them all just in there! The other one's like, please don't hurt me! Oh my god, I love it.
You know that shit smells crazy, dude.
Oh man, it must smell rank. Oh god, it must smell...
It smells crazy.
Dude, it must smell like some sour, fucking gross ass, fucking rancid, fermented, fucking like bacon, grease, fucking like weird vinegar scents and shit. Oh my god, I don't even want to know, dude.
Horned up dude. 20 horned up dude. Yo, it doesn't even smell like Axe body spray. People were trying to call U-Haul and yell at them over this.
Oh, don't fucking get on you all over it.
Coming from a...
Like, I don't like it when people are like, oh my god, yo, like, how dare, you as a company, endorse this, even though they rent it. It's like, I mean, what? Like, you all know what this fucking, truck was going to be rented for? I mean, it's like, to a certain degree, at least, depending on what the specific thing is. And when it comes to, like, truck rentals, it's like, unless they're literally, like... I mean, even if, like, it comes to a situation, like, I know there was, like, instances where, there was, terror attacks where people were using, like, rented trucks and shit. It's like, what? Like, these, like, renting truck companies are supposed to know that shit? I mean, it's like, because they just do the same thing by stealing a fucking truck or just by buying their own. So it's just like, I mean, certain things I can actually legit make an exception for, be like, okay, the company I fall for, but, and it's kind of one of those instances, but honestly, it's really kind of a rare exception to the rule in my mind.
Family friends in Coeur d'Alene in Idaho is one of the most beautiful parts of the country. It's so fucked. The hard ride is taking hours. This is the biggest pride parade on record, and people are fighting back. This shit isn't surprising.
I mean, that's at least good. And honestly, yeah. I mean, considering that I've been through Idaho before, there's honestly some legit beautiful parts of Idaho. But it's just full of far-right, borderline fascist, chuckle fucking morons that, populate the state. So, I mean, that's kind of the problem. And a lot of them come here to fuck shit up. I mean, luckily, I don't think that's outright the majority of the population, but a lot of them tend to have influence, power, and government, too. Like, there's unironic fucking, like, state border stops, like, on their fucking, like, state border lines between, like, Washington and Oregon. It's, like, really? Are we fucking kidding me? Because Montana's legal, so, of course, there's probably going to be a lot of, college kids from the PNW. They're going to be coming through to go to Bozeman, blah, 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 all this other shit. So they want to try to see if they can find some hippy-dippy college kid with a bunch of weed. That's basically what they're doing. It's like, wow. Shitty.
when I was a kid and they held a big meeting at my middle school? Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about, baby. They really should have just fucking kept the door closed on them, though. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, what's up? You don't have to open up the doors that quickly, brother. You can let them sit in there for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let them bake a little longer. Like, drive around, like, some of the worst parts of town when it comes to roads and just make them suffer. Like, go, like, drive off-road for a minute and let them all bounce around in there and bonk their heads and shit. Meanwhile, Florida, here's a nice place. No way to burn down. Oh, well, our beautiful beaches. Oh, wait, never mind. They got all flooded during the last, like, hurricane, a week ago. And by the way, next week, we're gonna have another one. It's like, oh my god. Ugh.
Let them sit there in the fucking 80-degree sun. Let them sweat it out a little bit.
Honestly, they'd probably lose the most weight in their lives if they did.
You didn't seal it shut because no one likes steamed hot dogs? I'm just saying, no cops fucking care about the lives of Nazis, okay?
I mean, true.
Yeah,
like if let's say the Black Panthers still existed and they were just as radical as like these motherfuckers or some shit and tried to do something, let's say to like some MAGA rally. Oh my god, the cops will literally like bust down that fucking like back door and literally like tear gas the fucking thing and force everyone out and literally like baton the shit out of all of them, before they arrested them. Like that's literally what they would fucking do. Like honestly. I mean, I guess I'm going to a pretty major extreme, but like if this is the equivalent of like, some sort of like, far leftist group or like, some sort of black group, that's very militant or some shit, then yeah, they would treat it like that. Also, in my mind that people choose to be tough out of Hurricane 7 is powerful thing. Well, I know there are, like, obviously mostly more upper class and richer people and shit, but at least people back in, like, the 70s and shit that have, like, built up, like, big-ass concrete homes and shit. Like, I know there's, like, some people that can afford to kind of tough it out, but it's, like, frankly, why? Like, I wouldn't even want to live there if that's what I have to deal with every fucking year, and it gets more frequent. Like, honestly, I know things like the heat dome that we had last year and shit are going to be more and more frequent. I frankly don't want to be in that. So, it's like, it's making me wonder if I even necessarily want to stay here, but if I do, probably at least somewhere that's at least going to be a little bit more cooler, maybe more out, in the rural country, like in the mountains and shit, but at least still, relatively near Portland. Or maybe Seattle or something if I decide to go to Washington and shit, but, well, I guess when it comes to at least some things that I own, I would have to be a little bit more discreet about it, I guess. Or I guess it would be grandfathered in already, I suppose. I'm just thinking because they have mag capacity bans and, I obviously have a gun, so I'm thinking about that when it comes to if I were to live in Washington. And I think, honestly, if you already own them, it's grandfathered in, you just can't buy them. So... I got this. You're living in a trailer. I got tethered. He points to a chain attached to a rock. Didn't you have it attached to a tree? Well, that flew away, last hurricane, so I have this rock that's still there, so this seems like it's a little bit more sturdy. It's just like, oh god. Ugh. Oh my god, is there more? What is all this? Let's see some of that. Yeah. Gimme.
I'm complaining about the U-Haul heat. Look at these fucking hot dogs, dude.
Oh my god, look at them. Man, look at those sad little fascies. What I find funny is how they complain how, like, society are a bunch of NPCs, and yet they all literally look identical. Curious, like NPCs. While rock does tend to be heavier than wood, I can't help but feel like there's a matter of mass that you fail to account for.
They were all piled in the U-Haul, and they are all detained.
Reclaim America! Oh my god.
Good. It's so fucking good, dude.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, that cop, dude, for even in this small little frame, I can, with those glasses and like mustache combo, dude, you know he's just like totally in charge of this whole operation right here of detaining these guys. I mean, just look at that, like, dude, just, you know, let's expand this. Yeah, dude, that mustache like shades combo, yeah, dude. He's the fella in charge. Fucking flexing out some drip. Damn. The Benny Hill theme. Dude, I can't believe there were so many of them stuffed in there like sardines, dude.
And they are all detained.
Even I wouldn't be in a U-Haul like that.
I love that.
I mean, I've been inside a U-Haul like that when it's moving, but it's literally me and one other person. Like, and it's mostly to kind of hold a couple things down, and we also had the thing open, and it was mostly because we were trying to get a couple things that, you know, from one storage unit to like another thing. You know, it was mainly like dropping shit off and like moving things around, you know, around in like a very short little distance. So it's just like there wasn't really much of a need to like have it closed at least. But I mean, it's kind of fun. But I mean, one, there's no light in there, and two, yeah, it's hot as fuck, especially if it's, you know, a nice little warm summer day. You know, which I would imagine, considering that they're kind of on the edge of our like cold weather shit. You know, it's probably not too hot. So they're probably not sweating it out too bad, unfortunately. They should be sweating it out miserably, but it's probably why they got the U-Hauls. Like, we won't sweat too hard. We can save our trucks and, you know, make sure they don't get towed. We can just use a rental. That's probably what they thought. It's like, we'll just, instead of pitching in gas money, you know, we'll just all pitch that into a rental and we could all just stuff ourselves in that. We'll just see how big we need it to be to stuff ourselves in like a bunch of sardines. Tell you what, brother.
And then filmed this, got detained too. Wait, really? Oh yeah, this was awesome. Look at this fucking. Look at this.
Oh my god! Look at this fucking winner, dude. Oh my god! You can see the lack of chin line in that little weird wrap that he's having on his head. Wow! What? Wow! Wow! What a winner! What a fucking winner! Wow. He's the guy who forgot workout days.
Not fucking enough money to get more than just like a.
He was the guy that's like, hey guys, I don't feel too good, you know, I think I'll skip workout day today. Like, he was like, he did that at least like 3 times a week. And always showed up like twice a week.
You have to make sure it's like, you know.
And then he got tired out and left early.
That one couldn't kneel, you know?
He couldn't kneel?
Unless I'm sucking a hero cop's dick, sir. But in this circumstance, I will not be kneeling to suck your cock. Heil Titler looking motherfucker, dude. Look at this guy.
Heil Titler, dude.
Behold the master race. This is a pastor here in Idaho calling gay men reptilians for calling his congregation to murder queer people. Oh, this is the one. We saw this guy already. Didn't I cover this with Ethan? Isn't that?
Wait, is that dude actually like a pastor?
Choose your fighter. Joe Brandon holding up a bomb.
Speaking of heat, my apartment still has to fix the AC properly every time it fucks up like a week later. But I want to say something along the lines of actually fixing my shit before I find a walk-in oven for you in it. Docket of Banana C's MC. I'm too polite for that, though. I mean, I tend to be a polite person, but, I mean, honestly, there will be certain things that I'll be pushing my fucking buttons and will push my limits. It's been too cold here for AC. Yeah, seriously. If anything, I'm still fucking using my little portable heater in my room. Like, every now and then, it will deadass be, like, too cold in my room, and I'll, like, fucking plug that thing back in. Like, thinking I won't need it the next day, I'll be like, fuck, it's actually kind of cold in here. Let me plug this bitch back in. And then just, like, you know, before I go to bed, just unplug it again. I'm tempted to pull a Logan, go on an epic bike ride. Oh, really? Late night, midnight bike ride? Yeah, way too hot for that. Right now for me, lol. Well, you know me, I can't handle heat, but also when it comes to cold, I don't like cold, so I'm a fucking weirdo. I legit just am. Like, I can't handle a lot of heat, and I can't handle a lot of cold. Like, you know, but that's why I like having a lot of layers. I'm a guy that likes my layers. because I like an equilibrium where I can have a couple layers on, where it's nice and warm, where I can have some. But if it's, you know, a little too warm, then I can just take some layers off. And if it's a little too cold, then I can just put another layer on. Boom. The heat's been making me angry. Not exactly uplifting to wake up with sweat stinging in your eye and your face in your pillow. Yeah, I hate that. That's why I hate the heat. Because there were a couple days where it was actually legit pretty warm. And those days, dude, my entire bed was soaking. And I hate it, dude. I hate it so much. Oh my god. I can't tell you how much I wake up and cringe when my bed is, especially my pillows, and with all my hair and shit, my neck area, all this, my shirt fucking just drenched. It pisses me off. Like, I wake up like, you know, just like a fucking, like, primal ape. Just, like, ready to fucking, like, savage a beast. Like, I mean, oh, God, I get triggered. I'm triggered now. Like, I hate it, dude. Like, if I'm, you know, doing some, like, hard laborious work and shit and pulling up some massive sweats and shit, that's, like, one thing. Like, actually, in a way, that feels good. But when I wake up like that, oh, my God, it's, like, the worst feeling ever. Because it's all, like, cold then, and you have to, like, move a bunch, like, I at least have, like, 3 or 4 pillows, so I have to, like, move a bunch of them around. Like, and either, like, get my other blanket or just flip the fucker around and shit. And just, like, you know, get the dry side. But then it all kind of smells a little weird because it's been on my feet. And so it's like, ah. It's like, fuck. I generally go for minimal layers. Yeah, you're weird like that. Summer, it'll make you want to punch a bitch or two. Yeah, basically. The cold side of a pillow is to die for. Yeah, but soaking wet, cold? No. A nice cool pillow to rest your head on that's nice and dry? That's nice. But not like a fucking cold pillow, though. Like, ugh. Fuck that. How do we get on the stage?
Specials or whatever. These idiots did the same thing in Philly.
Is that what the other footage was? Was them doing it in Philly?
Not taking app.
Wait,
Got arrested
wait, what was
nothing.
it?
I want to see what the local racists are up to. Libertarians are building a castle around their city of guns in rural Idaho.
A castle around their city of what? Oh my god. What does that even mean? Do I even want to know?
Not taking applications for prison? What? Dude, they just want to LARP, like...
What in the fuck?
That trombone camel toe racist?
A castle? Yeah, honestly. Yeah, I'm trying to... Like, here, honestly, hold on. I know there'll be a way for me to actually read this. I want to do this. And then skip back a little bit. And then... Do they have a moat with gators? I don't know. I actually dead ass... Yeah, okay, I can read it doing it like this. Hold on. Here, let me, okay, will it... Oh, really? Oh, god damn it. Okay, hold on. Oh, sweet god, come on. Here we go. Okay, so there's that. The third Citadel gun compound is now taking... What? Interior defense walls and towers... Amphitheater, John Parker Green, Firearms and Museum and Reflecting Pool, perimeter houses, schools, town center. What the fuck? The American gun myth ends at a wall. Specifically, it's a tall stone wall adorned with condos on its inner edge, like a post-apocalyptic cliff dwellings. And beyond that is another wall. It surrounds a proposed libertarian to be kind settlement to be established somewhere in rural Idaho, naturally called Third Citadel. In addition to a farmer's market and yet more walls. Oh my god.
Compound is now taking applications for prison?
This time in the service of divided neighborhoods. The compound includes both a gun manufacturing center, a gun museum, featuring reflect. Yeah, we saw that. Where enthusiasts can actually get to fire their favorite arms from history. And unlike, say, the Ben & Jerry's Factory Museum tour thing, these are unfortunately in different buildings in different compound regions. Citadel, if you can't tell already, is basically a cartoon of America's most jack-off gun. I mean, what the fuck is this, dude? Yo, what is this? This is not just like some whack-off like gun culture shit. This is like, you know, let's reenact like the medieval days. I tell you what's more work. Yes, my lord. Let's have a castle moat and all live amongst the lordships, my lord. It's like, yo, Third Citadel, what is this? Oh my god, dude, this is why Idaho is fucking backwards and I make fun of it endlessly. Oh my god. What? Why?
Halt! Who goes there? And state your legion. Oh, so you're with the White Brotherhood. Welcome. And wait, are you Jewish? Oh my god.
Like, that trombone camel toe racist?
Look.
So good. It's so fucking good, dude.
These fucking LARPy ass chuckle fucks, man.
Park, they appear to try and come in, but it seems like cops told them not to. Unsure if they'll try again. It also seems like cops are taking orders from the feds today. Can't confirm, but this is what appears from observation.
Hmm.
Here's the fucking. Look at that truck, dude. I love the.
A march of crystal fascists came towards the park. They appeared to try to come in, but it seems okay. So it's just a bunch of random crystal fascist types just marching around being dumb.
Followed up by like a, you know, I need a F-250 for my jet ski dealership work, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, look at these morons. We have a bunch of signs. We don't like you. Boo. This has got some old lady with them too. Oh my god.
Dude, so wait, are these the gay guys or what?
I'm assuming they're Christian.
Idaho leather daddies, or are these the white supremacists that are counter-protesting? Because it could go both ways, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wait, hold up. Yeah, what is going on here? I see a black guy in there, so I don't. That strikes me as like immediately not like, you know, crystal fasci.
Dog, you can't wear a vest with nothing underneath it, and then turn around and be like, you literally cannot wear assless fucking leather chaps with tassels on the side and be like, I hate them queers, brother. Like,
let me go out here with my assless straps and say, them damn queers, you son of a bitch. Yee.
What the fuck, dude? You got tassels coming out of your fucking pants, dumbass. Are you insane? Have you lost
I like to intimidate the Wild West cowboy times, brother. I ain't trying to Brokeback Mountain, this son of a bitch weirdo.
Fucking convention, okay?
Anyway, where's Brokeback Mountain? I'm gonna watch that for the 8th time with my wife.
You know who else would peak?
She keeps making me watch it with her. Shut up.
In fucking the mecca of homosexuality, okay?
It's like, oh my god, dude.
Half the queers in this chat would be like, that's a bit fruity. when faced with the option of wearing those pants, half the fucking Midwestern gays would be like, I'm not doing that, dude. What are you, fucking crazy?
Oh, come on, that's the chaps ain't that bad. Oh wait, I had a 1080p still. That's why I was gonna do that. Hold on, I don't need it that high up anymore.
Wearing a fucking America flag bandana with tassels, dude. With tassels in his fucking jeans, dude.
Oh my god, dude, low key though. Just some white bland ass like shirt and just straight. Oh, my dude, what a man.
And there's nothing wrong with that, okay?
Bro, that like this guy right here with his fucking tassels. This is the superior man. Oh my god, dude, this guy and his fucking stash. Holy shit, my guy, my dude, my dude. What? Now I'm just curious what's in that dude's pocket. Looks like there's something around in there. Does he have like a little fucking like a little like Walkman like fucking CD player thing or something? Like a little one of those little portable CD player things that like plays music and shit? If he's rocking one of those, I kind of respect that a little bit. I did that in high school.
Whatever. But don't act like that mustache is not a landing zone, okay?
A landing zone?
You can't be out here literally being like, yo, I hate these gays. Like, what? Are you mad that they fucking stole your steeds? Is that what it is? Is that why you're fucking protesting gay people?
They stole a little bit of stuff I like to appreciate, so now it makes me look queer.
The fucking puppies.
God damn it, boo! I definitely don't like sucking dick on my off time at Motel 8s. When I'm riding my brothers.
The best part, of course, is open carry as well, which is psychotic. But
Oh my god, he does. What is he fucking... What? Yeah, he does. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's a big... Like, what? That could be like a fucking, like, 1911. He might be, like, carrying a 45 or some shit. Jesus. He's not even carrying, like, some bitchy-ass 9mm. He's going all out, brother.
said this to his face. Yeah, dude, but you know what? He should just be happy. Like, he should just be happy. Him and this guy could probably get along, okay? They could make, like, they could have, like, a little Etsy store where they make, like, little teacups that they fucking paint, you know what I mean? Hand paint and stuff. But instead, they're out here fucking getting angry for no reason, okay? Live your life, dude. Live your fucking life.
India is way more efficient in fascism than the U.S. Well, they have a fucking Hindu fundamentalist fascist leading their country right now, with Modi, so, yeah, they're definitely going to be more efficient. Facial recognition is out of control in India. Kiss my students, file alarm return, blah, blah, blah. I mean, we don't really need to worry too much about that. I mean, honestly, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, right? I mean, it's just like, yeah, they're basically... Ah! Okay. I mean, honestly, this image kind of says enough. It's just like, oh, so you can, like, barely see some people, but they're able to, like, immediately, like, do facial recognition. This type of shit, I would expect DeSantis to attempt. If the current Supreme Court will definitely enforce it. And honestly, at that point, like, I'd be straight up doing a bunch of face makeup. I'd start learning how to do more of that. Also, at the same time, I would, you know, like honestly, like, people in India, like, they should totally, like, do some, like, face tats, like, you know, face paint, shit like that. They should just go all out, dude. Just, like, adopt some different, more, like, you know, some, you know, like, different stuff about their culture and just be like, you know what, let's add, like, you know, some face paints and face tats to our shit. Because that actually makes it a lot harder for, facial recognition, systems like this to identify you when you got like a bunch of different shit on your face. Actually, I guess the same as India. Look at as an India state. How's the Supreme Court going to force it? They're going to have to federal police replace local police. I mean, when it comes to, like, you know, criminal investigations where they are using that facial recognition, what I mean, honestly, considering how, like, you know, fascistic they are as it is, I mean, yeah, like, really? Like, do we expect them to not? That's something shit if you can't enforce them. Which, honestly, considering, yeah, which is what I'm saying, like, considering the Supreme Court right now, they're basically, you know, just kind of, like, basically taking a hyper-authoritarian, fuck, you know, the people, fuck America, and this, you know, the democratic process and shit. And, you know, so honestly, in my mind, yeah, like, what would stop them? I mean, obviously the federal government cares more about their safety than the safety of just us, so... I mean, the value of what the state, you know, overall, is heavily fucking thwarted. You know, so, honestly, when it comes to the shit that they're gonna do, there's nothing really truly in place that's just gonna stop them. It's not exactly in the best interest, either. I mean, I suppose it would be in their best interest to not do it either. Logically impossible. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, considering how, like, a good fat majority of chunk of the U.S. population is within 100 miles of the U.S. border, and Border Patrol essentially has, like, you know, free reign outside the Constitution, considering the Supreme Court's ruling on that. I mean, they essentially already have at least, like, some form, at least when it comes to people who aren't U.S. citizens. But in a way, you know, what's like something from overseeing operations, you know, so they can at least, you know, jump in state and local patrol or like state and local cops and shit into that. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, motherboard. Don't really need that part anymore. So a lot of Border Patrol and cops. They can still, they can still like oversee specific operations if they wanted to, and take over investigate. I mean, there's always like been different instances where there's always like contradiction and when it comes to like different law enforcement agencies and shit. So, I mean, obviously they already do it. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look, Sukov. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's impossible. I mean, it wouldn't be easy either. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's impossible. I mean, especially under like a more fascist government like DeSantis or something. I mean, they would definitely be trying to push it and enforce it. Okay, kind of skip more around a little bit. See, there's more stuff on this. Who is this fucking winner of a man? Oh my god. Who is this? Who is this guy? Well, okay, hold up. We're going back a little bit. We got, okay, what? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, howdy out there, cowboy. Wee! It's like, dude, what? Is this guy out of, like, oh my Christ. Oh, Jesus God, dude. Dude, is this motherfucker, like, straight out of, like, 1876? Out of, like, what the it's, oh my God. Okay. Oh my fucking god. What a god. Jesus Christ, what a goddamn chuckle fuck. What are you kidding out for, bro? Like, oh, these damn queers might have a fucking IED out here somewhere. Tell you what, they might have a stick of dynamite. They might have a fast stick of dynamite they stole from the mines. It's just like, well, I mean, what the fuck are you thinking is just gonna happen there, you stupid yokel hillbilly chuckle fuck? Wannabe John Wayne cowboy yokel bitch ass fuck. Like, got a fucking revolver, got like some cowboy hunting knife and shit. Like, good lord, motherfucker. Oh my. This fucking yokel son of a bitch.
With the whole thing I got going.
My wife has a kid still care for them.
Yeah, it's an absolute blast to shoot.
Yeah. Wait, what? This is one of the fucking groomers are not welcome guys just hanging out with the lesbians at the fucking parade now? What is happening? He just decided that they turned... Bro, this homie literally switched up, dude. He literally just... He changed teams. What the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah. It's absolutely fun to go shoot and, try to go as fast as you can. I mean, when you're working with a revolver, you're probably working with one of the more accurate.
He just got groomed, brother.
He just got groomed.
Oh, that's so funny.
He got groomed by a bunch of grandma lesbians.
That was right, yeah. You wear that fucking cowboy hat, dude. It's kind of gay. What's up, bro? You spending money on fucking accessorizing and shit? Sounds a little gay.
Damn. I feel called out because, I don't have it in my room, but I feel called out because my hat fucking have some pins on it, holding up one side, kind of have, have like, one side folded up, the other side has a bunch of feathers in it. Damn, I feel kind of called out. Damn. I mean, I am biased, so I guess it makes sense, but damn. At least I'm not trying to be insecure and be like, no, I'm a real fucking cowboy. I'm gonna wear this generic cowboy hat I bought from Walmart for 20 bucks. It's like, I ain't doing that shit.
What's your thing? I'm here to support both groups here today. I mean,
what? He's here to support both groups?
Both group. Wait, so he's trying to be some weird light and centrist while looking like some weird amosexual yokel cowboy chuckle fuck? What is happening? Okay, my brain is broke with this, man. I don't even get it. It's like, I'm here to support the pride of people, but at the same time, to where, we're Christian fascist types. I'm just like that weird libertarian, let's all just kind of get along type, weird centrist fuck. But it's like, what is that patch even? I don't even know. I don't even care. Like, what is this guy? What? Oh my goodness. What is this, man?
But he's verse, but for homophobia and the homos. Dude, this is fucking
He's
awesome.
guest
What?
groomers,
Dude,
but
what is
also
happening
groomed
right
at the
now?
same
Dude, what
time.
the fuck?
It's like, damn, bro.
Wait, what? I'm here to support both sides? What is happening?
Really?
What's your thing? Why are you here? Why am I here? I'm here to support both groups here today. I mean, I'm libertarian, so I...
Oh my god, he is a libertarian chuckle fuck.
I am losing my mind right now. What? Wait, why were you holding up a groomer's not welcome sign if you're a libertarian, brother? I think he got lost, dude.
He got lost. I don't know where I am. Where am I? I have a sign, but I don't know what it means. I'm a libertarian, though.
Anything in extreme is...
I feel like that kind of summarizes libertarians in a nutshell, though.
You don't have anything extreme, whether that be, there are guys out there that are extremists, and they want to form their own groups and want to, go after certain kinds of people, and that's no good.
What?
But at the same time, there's a line that needs to be drawn. This kind of stuff when it comes to children.
This is so weird coming from a dude who's all kitted out like some weird-ass modern cowboy chuckle fuck.
I mean, you can have this kind of stuff, but I mean, I think there should be definitely age limits and when that can be introduced, or it should just,
oh my god.
You should be busy being a kid. That's all I got.
You should be busy being a kid. What? Like, there aren't gay kids or trans kids? Like, what? You don't think they're busy being kids too? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. This weird enlightened centrist fucking libertarian chuckle fuckism that this weird dude is doing. There's so many people fucking do that. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, you should probably introduce this to a certain point. It's like... It's like, what, you think, just one day you're just like, I think I'm trans now. It's like, what? It's like, what, you think that's just how it works? Like, come on, dude. I mean, it's just like, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like you don't want to, like, introduce, like, yeah, and, when it comes to being homosexual, yeah, there's, a thing called gay sex. You don't need to, like, start off right off the bat like that, obviously. But literally no one's advocating that. So it's just like, so honestly... It's not even something that doesn't even need to be mentioned, but I guess honestly it needs to be a reminder because these stupid fucking morons evidently think otherwise. It's like, oh my god, these fucking idiots. Oh my god, why is he like fucking flexing though so hard? Like why? Why is he just out the way? Like I'm wondering why is he just kitted out the way he is? Like, why? Like, I mean, what? To be like, I'm a libertarian, so I'm expressing my 2A rights here, and being on both sides for some reason. Like, why? What is this guy? What? It's just what? Have people that doth no shame. Just let a kid be a kid, they are. Yeah. I mean, honestly. I mean, Jesus Christ, like, I was being a goddamn kid, like, and, just like, and I've been, like, maybe not literally, like, in these type of events, but, like, I've seen queer people, and, like, different people, some quirky people, and furries, and blah, 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 the whole fucking nine and shit, Renaissance fairs, and, and shit, heavy metal concerts of a bunch of... Like, honestly, like, one funny experience was in a Monomoth concert where there's, like, these two big, like, gay bears that had, like, these big-ass beards and shit. And they were just, like, making out all drunk as fuck. And they're all, like, with everybody, like, yeah! And then they saw me, and they're just like, yeah! Just saw me, too, because I was looking at, like, kind of smiling, just kind of enjoying the moment and shit. You know, just like with everybody, and you know, just got absorbed into the whole like fuck yeah moment and shit. Because honestly, it's like, because I mean, oh no, you know, it's like you have experiences where you happen to see people that are gay or trans or in drag or this or that, and guess what? It's totally fucking fine. And guess what? You know, they weren't the only people making out that fucking concert. There was plenty of straight couples doing the same shit. So it's like, you know, oh no. I mean, if we're gonna cry about those two gay bears making out and shit, then we have to cry about all the other couples making out too. And frankly, you know, I was like, what? Like, maybe like 15 or something, 16 or some shit. Like, I mean, I guess at that point, like, who really truly gives a fuck? But, you know, guess what? There was also kids there, you know, like, straight up. Like, who were like 8, 9, 10, 11 and shit. You know, I've been to, like, you know, because the first Mama concert I went to had Sabaton, and there's legit, like, funny enough, like, actually, like, a lot of metalhead dads and shit that get their kids into Sabaton, and they bring them to Sabaton concerts and shit. So there were, you know, so there's actually a pretty decent amount of kids when I first saw Mama, just because of Sabaton alone, and I mean, just because, one, they also kick ass, but two, they're also, like, a very crowd-friendly show, and also, if they happen to see kids, they also are very, you know, very eager, if anything, to, you know, let the kids come up on stage and, you know, just, like, be a part of, you know, kind of being part of the show for a minute. You know, and it's like, everybody, the kid, like, literally everyone loves it, and it's just like, yeah, like, and all this shit. If anything, it's celebrated, so it's just like, I mean, meh. I mean, a lot of these places are also can be 18 plus or whatever the fuck, because frankly, the themes of these, you know, bands and shit I'm talking about are definitely 18 plus. Like, Sabaton talks about, like, war and death and shit like that in a lot of ways. I mean, not celebrating it, but just talking about it, you know, and their themes and shit. You know, Monomarth, like, Vikings and, like, straight up, like, death and battle and, you know, the Blood Eagle and all this shit, you know, like, you know, those type of themes. So, yeah, like, frankly, you know, kind of 18 plus, but so what? Like, I mean, it's not like, you know, the biggest fucking deal in comparison to what else is out there in the fucking world that kids are exposed to and shit. Like, seriously. Like, I mean, if we're gonna, you know, cry about that, then we should probably start, you know, some more other extreme things first, you know, but frankly, like, in my mind, let's really not, because there's not really that much. Like, yeah, there is some shit, you know, but frankly, like, I mean, it's more about these, like, weird far-right chucklefuck freakazoids that, you know, I'm more willing to call out and shit, because that's really kind of more of the problem. More so than, like, you know, kids at a, you know, family-friendly drag show or a metal concert or whatever the fuck. Because, oh no, you know, God forbid a kid had a good time.
It's just to make a statement of, like, you know, I support that side, I support this side. Oh, I'm not here to intimidate at all. I'm just here to...
Not intimidate at all? If you're not there to intimidate, then why are you there with, like, literally two, not just one, but two guns and a knife? Like, I mean, one's already, like, kind of sussy enough, especially for just a casual event like this. Like, but two? I mean, okay, dude. Yeah, you're not there to intimidate. Sure, buddy. I guess it'd be one thing if it was a knife. I'd be like, okay, you know, I mean, not necessary and you probably don't need it, but, like, that's actually more understandable because a lot of people do carry knives, you know, so it's just like, I mean, I can get that at least, but not like his. This is fucking like straight up like some sort of like, you know, cowboy vintage looking fucking knife and shit, and like some holster he has on his belt. It's like, gee, it's like, okay, bro. It's like going a little extreme with your knife that you're carrying there, buddy. Like a little pocket knife, you know, hence pocket knife. It's just like, yeah. Is there a buzzer going off in the background? Because I keep thinking it's on my end, but whenever I pause, silence. No, I haven't been hearing one. Yeah, there's no buzzer in the background here. Unless it's like, I wonder if it's maybe the mic on my phone's legit, maybe slowly but surely going out. I mean, I do technically have a replacement phone already right now, just kind of ready to go, so, but If that ends up, I definitely hear it. Huh. Is it, I wonder, is it in a video?
In this country, that's what it's built on, right?
Okay, maybe they do get groomed.
I mean, maybe, I wonder if it's the video. Maybe, you know, just because the video's audio from the Bluetooth, you know, translating to my mic, okay, hold on. Now you're making me want to fucking, you know, hold on. Now you're making me want to fucking, you know, hold on. Now you're making me want to fucking, I mean, no, I heard it actually a little bit there for a second. But I don't, huh. It's even worse than you do. Well, yeah, because, I mean, obviously, hold on. You know what? I actually have an idea. I'll do this. So I have my message that's showing. Because honestly, YouTube has a preemptive too spicy for the comments shit. So, honestly, it'll do that type of thing. Here, let me make sure it's... Come on, connect. Connect, bitch. There we go. Okay. Could be quiet for a second here. You're right. What the fuck? You know what? I think I know what it is. Yep, I know what it is. Why is this? Why? I know what it was. It's that stupid fucking, like, oven that I don't know why we still have. Big nice fridge. No oven. It wasn't even cussing in it. It probably... it's... I don't know. I really honestly could tell you outside YouTube it's just garbage of shit like that. What do you want, baby? Can I say gay? I mean, honestly... Okay, so that's probably it. You probably were saying... Whatever your comment was, you probably were saying, you know, something with the word gay that YouTube thought was not in context. Or contextually appropriate or whatever. Because, remember, Wojcicki, you know, thinks that everyone's stupid and can't understand satire and stuff like that. Take complete control of the commode. I mean, I hope not. But no, our oven's just old as shit and it really needs to be replaced, honestly. Dude, it's redneck. Redneck? Wow, bro. Wow. Damn. Fucking what? Dude, yeah, seriously, what? Dude, that's just straight fucking dumb as fuck. Needs to be brought out of the pasture of the old one, too. Yep. The old 1, 2. Then the 3, 4. Oh my god, I love how TJ was supposed to have this whole goddamn fucking, like, debate. But because his, like, shit collapsed on himself, it's really just been scheduled for fucking well over a year now. Well, not well over a year, but for a year now. It's like, damn, bro. Dude, by the time it actually fucking, like, it begins, like, no one's actually gonna show up for it. Like, I don't know why he actually still has his up. It's like, wow. I also was kind of excited to, you know, potentially, see that, because I honestly kind of wanted to check it out. Why does it keep getting canceled? Because he had audio issues and shit, like his whole audio board. Actually, I think on his... I know he had a tweet about it. Here, let me pull that up. He had a whole tweet about it. I don't remember that much. Or again, there we go. Okay. Who's he going to debate? Some vegan guy? Or something? Like vegan philosophy or some shit like that. I legit don't know who it is. But who specifically? I don't know. That's kind of why I was kind of curious on checking it out, because I wanted to see what this vegan person was about. Because I deadass don't know. He says like it has philosopher in the name, or at least philosophy in the name or something like that. So I'm assuming like vegan philosopher or vegan philosophy or something like that. Or the vegan philosopher or some shit. I mean, I don't pay attention to the vegan community at all, so I wouldn't know. All I know is that the last update, at least from what I know, is this. Took all fucking day to fix it. It's jerry-rigged. I'm not sure about the whole thing, but this piece of shit is working again at the moment. It's like, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. What's even going on here? I should probably be careful. There's probably there's some interesting stuff stickered all over his table, and I love it. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, dude, that is a nightmare. Oh my God, oh God, I can't keep looking at that. That's a fucking nightmare, dude. That's a nightmare right there. Holy shit. Oh my God, I can't keep looking at that. Turns out to be vegan gays in disguise. Oh shit. Oh my God, that'd be actually kind of funny. Maybe it's talent incognito. Well, I mean, he's not a vegan though. Here, I actually want to see if maybe there was okay, well, he hasn't actually, made much updates about it since, so, okay. Melty is gonna be hell triggered by vegans. I don't know why it gets so fucking triggered over them, dude. Like, he just, like, goes so overboard about vegans. And it's like, dude, like, I mean, like, the whole, like, I think militant vegan phase online was... Also, your oven's committee dishonorable seppuku again. Are you oh, he went back in there and turned it on again. That fucking son of a bitch. It's like, it's making stupid fucking noise. Like, just stop, why does my dad get shit that is made for the oven when we know, like, oh my God, okay, me and my roommate are absolutely getting a goddamn fucking air fryer. Oh my God. An air fryer toaster oven combo, because at least then that can solve somewhat of our oven problems. And then some, because honestly there's a lot of stuff that I just get that instead of microwaving I can just hella easy just put in that bad boy. Oh my God, okay, we're doing it. Oh my God, we're doing it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, old man, did not make me go back in there. Vegan Scientologists, Catholics, the holy trio that haunt Melty. Seriously. I mean, he's just like... I mean, I will admit, like, he definitely just gets a little too extreme with shit. Like, I agree with his, like, kind of root problems of all of it, but, like... like, his overall, like, solutions are a little, like, let's just make sure that he's not in any, form of actual power. Because, it wouldn't be good. What are you doing? What are you doing? Picture a vegan Scientologist who had a day job as a Catholic priest. Oh my God. Jesus, that... even for me, that would just break me. I don't even know how, like, Melty would react to that. I wish he was kind of here, because honestly, I'd ask him, be like, yo, I mean, how would you even react to something like that? I mean, obviously, I guess he would have to at least have it safe for YouTube, but I mean, you know, I guess we could save his true feelings, you know, for my own ears. Then I can at least, yeah, regurgitate it in a more safer for YouTube way that isn't exactly his own words. But yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just like, oh boy, Dios mío, dude, you gotta chill. It's like, honestly, it's like sometimes, you know, it's like he should be getting back on the weeds. Yeah, I don't believe in this shit. I just collect fat pension and get drunk on Jesus juice during Lent. Well, biblically accurate angels. Oh, I saw this. I remember seeing this. It's whack. Oh, I just realized there's normally audio on it, but I forgot these are on still. Because there's audio to this. Oh, there you are. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, bro. Whoa, man. Had a little too many LSD tablets, bro. I'm seeing crazy fucking, like, demon angels, man. Well, bro. That's why, even if heaven was real, I wouldn't really want to go there. Yeah. I mean, honestly, as long as I can smoke a lot of fucking weed and maybe take, like, some shrooms and shit, I could probably be chill. You could probably vibe and chill out, you know what I mean? But, and also, who's the dude standing on the cliff? It's probably supposed to be like you know, I guess in a way. But I don't know. Probably just a dude. Probably just happens to be a dude. Boba, what are you doing? What are you doing chomping on your shit? No prick. God. God's beneath the dude. Yep, true. Because if anything, that man had more integrity than God ever did in his weird, ultra-dimensional lifetime. Same with the God that created him. Aloha Akbar. Aloha Snack Bar. I assume I don't have shit. Trying to find some random shit. See what random things are down on the tube. I think you should check out fucking could maybe do another attempt at some carefree guy shit, but I'm not really sure about that yet. Not really sure about that. I like how fucking Kyle's reporting late on some of this January 6th shit. It's like, reveal Proud Boys late January shit. It's like, yeah, we know. Kyle, dude, you're a day or two late. Come on, my man. Come on, my dude. Let me put it like this. So you need some joint paper? God, let me help. I'll help you if you help yourself. The dude throws you a pack. Got a snack on some of these bad boys. These things are amazing. And plus, he doesn't demand worship 24/7. Yeah. I'm honestly got, dude. We'll probably make a better god anyway. That's why Lucifer was cast down to hell and shit. Because, like, yo, I can run this shit better than you, bruh. He convinced, like, what? A third of the angels or something like that? Can I help you? No. God drinks too much. Yeah, he doesn't take enough of psychedelics and enough weed. He needs to do that more often. He'll probably be a little more chill that way. No. Fuck you. You've been kind of prick. Bah. Whoa. Whoa. Honestly, this one's a little bit more disturbing than the other ones. Yeah. That one's a little more creepy. Carry on, sir. I'll be on my way. Be not afraid. Oh, good. Because, to be honest, I was about to be afraid. And frankly, honestly, if anyone was about to, like, you know, tell me, don't be afraid, and looking like that, I'd be like, fuck you. You just made me, like, quadruple the fear. I will not accept. Oh my god, what a fucking dumbass maroon. Oh my god. Ew. Alright, I can't. I can't keep reading all that. Ew. People going in there be like, "I'll be pleasure to meet all these things." Like, no, it won't. It's like, oh, it'll be a pleasure to meet them, or like, oh, you know, Bible verses and this and that. It's like, oh my god. It was just a bunch of Christians all just circle jerking it in there. A couple memes went up there, but quickly devolved. Very quickly. Shame. Oh yeah, when eyes are melting out of sockets. Especially when it's just kind of like, yeah, outright melting out. Kind of like in the Ark of the Covenant shit. Not just the eyes, but essentially just the entire essence of being just melts. It's about angry, you guys, I swear. This new DFF video is a little sus. Think about how fucked in the head must be like creatures that live and force them to live and then realize they already have a creature whose existence is pain and it's called a mosquito. Yeah, for real. At least for the mosquito, we can slowly but surely weed them out. And slowly but surely kill them off.
Gold hordes, to psychedelic album art, to biblical covenants, to the struggle for LGBTQ plus rights. The rainbow has long been a powerful and evocative symbol that seems to speak to some deep yearning within the human spirit. Nah, just kidding. It's another fucking disgusting pest and vermin episode.
Nah! No! I knew it! It was a debate. Ah! Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, you piece of shit, TJ. Oh, you piece of shit. I mean, you know what? It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. It's always the intro that debates you with weird, gross shit. Oh, my God, look at that. Oh, my oh, my God. The ball's grown, dude. That's just me. Oh, God. Honestly, I mean, they could probably do a bunch of episodes on these, because I've seen, like, there was a point where YouTube literally recommended me just, like, different, like, wasp infestation videos and shit with, like, these crazy-ass wasp nests and shit, like, in, like, cars, sheds, couches, all sorts of shit, dude. I don't think they could beat their last episode. What, on landlords? That was their last episode, was on landlords. Well, some of the more shittier, scummier ones. Like ones that were doing serial killings and shit like that. But, I mean, was it the, on Later Spot? Oh, yeah. As seen on TV. Yeah, I think that was their last Monday's episode. Oh no, the last Monday's was Guilford Gottfried. Then it was As Seen on TV. Then it was the Gauntlet of Shapiro. Then it was the okay. I'm remembering their schedule now. I also noticed on their schedule they have rainbows twice. This Friday, a Patreon episode is also about rainbows. And now, I feel like I'm debated, so I don't know if that actually means what the fuck it means. Ah!
Thank goodness, honestly. I know this was meant
Damn, they have a busy schedule? Yeah, here, I actually do save their things. Here, actually, I can, I mean, when it comes to their schedule, I mean, they release it every month. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily that big of a deal to look at just one, because I actually do save these, but I don't think I did this time around, because it was more recent, so I just need to go back and check it, because I do usually do that. Oh, here it is, yeah. Can I download the pic, please? Thank you. I think I'll save it in the downloads. Yeah, I think I'll just save it right there. Yeah, I think I'll just exit out there. I'll just go right there real quick. Make sure not everything's all like wonked out. There we go. Okay, cool. Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Boom. Oh, yeah. So this is this week. So Rainbows, then... Ooh, they do a Grease Trap preview. Ooh, that's nice. Plus the Grease Trap. Then the patrons on Nuggets. And another Grease Trap preview. Ooh, alright. And then there's the Rainbows 2, which I don't know if that actually is Rainbows or not. And then there's Fighting Boys Live, and then Abandoned Hope. From Taco Bell to the Drug War. I wonder what the fuck that's about. Dave Rubin 2 Electric Boogaloo. Good God, that's going to be a nightmare. Deep Sea Creatures. That's a Paul episode, I already know. Bad CGI, Volume 4. Oh, that's going to be a treat. See, this is why being a patron, with these guys is base. Booby Traps, Gone Wrong, Awful Video Games, Onion Nuggets, Cult of the Family, so almost all public shit outside of the last two things there, which is pretty much like a patron Paul weekend from the looks of it there. Like, oh my god, dude, the end of June is gonna be nice. Because I'm kind of a Paulite. I mean, I love, the content that Paul produces. But I try to save those, honestly, just because, I kind of like, keeping up to date with what they're going to release and be like, ooh, can't wait.
I'm sitting here in one of the worst moods I've ever been in, and I was like, man, I don't want a fucking sappy ass, bitch ass rainbow episode. Who cares what's on the
They should do an episode on Fortnite, Lamau, followed by an episode on Cheap Beer. Taco Bell sounds hilarious. That one sounds pretty awesome. So that's going to be next Monday, it looks like. And honestly, on Fortnite, none of them, honestly, I don't see that happening. Unless they basically critique how, it's destroying society and degrading children and shit. Frankly, in a way, in a weird fucked up thing, it's the one thing I'm gonna be a moral prude about is Fortnite. That's, the only video game I'll be a moral Puritan about. Because, God, that game, oh, I hate it. It's literally just meant to be a cash grab by the company that makes it. What is that disgusting fuck? What is this disgusting thing?
The Rainbow Kermit, this fucking thing. This is, the Itch Mite. Gross. Oh, yeah.
I'm infested with these things, dude. I'm always itchy.
Yeah, you are an itchy little fuck, aren't you?
Yeah, dude.
This is, Sarcoptic Scabii. Scabii. I don't know how you pronounce it.
We are the
Oh, what?
Sarcoptic Scabii.
It's a scaby, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Scabii.
Basically. Also known as the Itch Mite, is a parasitic
Oh, this thing called scabies?
arthropod that burrows into the skin and causes scabies. So it is not itself a scabie, it causes scabies.
Ew.
Yes.
Okay, it's making me itch now. What the... okay.
So Italian biologist Giovanni Cosimo Bonomo and
Giuliani Cosimo Bono.
Sony. Italians have good names. I just want to put that out there. They do.
They do.
Discovered in
They all sound
1687.
Zuccoff.
very Italian, too.
Yeah, and you could say it.
Get over here.
They're decent boys, you know.
A bologna, a macaroni, you know.
You know what I like about their language, or at least their name schemes, is they're very vowel laden. So they kind of have this lilting sort of flowingness to them.
I like how they just have a little banter about Italian music or Italian language.
But I think Italian. I mean, people are always fucking crowing about how much they love French and shit. But I think Italian's a beautiful language. It's
It
just
is,
spoken
honestly.
by people who don't speak beautifully. Never in Italy, it's just like, you know, it's like, Jesus.
Oh my god, I don't think that's how... okay.
Fucking pretty. But since
TJ, alright, time to make an episode about something everyone wished they never knew about. Yeah.
What the you say? The fuck are you, TJ? I tell you.
Damn, Scotty.
Matone Soprano, hello.
But yeah, basically that is the summary of TJ's episodes. It's like, hey, here, let's have an episode about things that people wish they never knew about. And then Paul's the opposite. He's like, oh, damn, here's an episode about stuff I wish I knew about, because that's actually kind of fucking cool. And then you got Scotty, who's just like, I'm very statistics and fact-based. Here's some facts, and here's some statistics. And here's some different little things. He's kind of in the middle. Whether it's oh, I wish I knew that, or I wish I didn't know that, that's just, kind of up in the air. This guy don't give a fuck. Because you hand motions, and I don't know how to handle that. Hey, why can't you handle the hand motions when we get the business off? Mamma mia, you can't handle some hand motions. I mean, honestly, I don't know either, because I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I don't know what to do with this. I mean, because, it's like, I can't understand you, I'm sorry. It's like I didn't know what I did. I'm sorry I insulted you and your family, somehow.
Fucking stab you, bitch. You know, whatever the fuck. Sorry, Italians.
That was a great Tony Soprano.
You nailed it. I mean, you know. Was James Gandolfini, like, in the room?
Yeah, I fucking studied under Gandolfini, actually. I was his understudy, so that's probably why it's so rock solid there, you know what I mean?
Total aside, it's really funny when that guy talks in his actual voice, because like, he has like a nasally kind of voice.
A total aside from an aside to an aside.
I was playing Tony. What I thought to myself was, you know, I need to get in touch with
Okay, he sounds like Ben Shapiro. Hold on, let's just go back a little bit, and we're gonna speed it up. Dude, that oh my god, because... Dude, that Ben Shapiro gauntlet has made me think, like, any nasally noise like this basically makes me think of Ben Shapiro now. Just listen.
I thought to myself was, you know...
Oh my god, that's Ben Shapiro! Ah! Oh my god, okay. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I can't handle that. I can't, too much Shapiro. Like, honestly, I wish I could just take Ben Shapiro out of my brain for, like, a year. Like, I've had, like, a year's worth of exposure of Ben Shapiro because of these motherfuckers and their goddamn Shapiro gauntlet. Like, oh my, fuck me, dude, oh my god. Like, it's probably more than a year's worth of exposure, but I can at least, you know, tolerate some overexposure. But, oh my god.
God, he's actually dead.
Yeah. Well, he was
actually dead now, so he's no longer a great actor, he's just a corpse.
Why does this thing have little appendages with little noodles coming out of it?
Oh my god, it does.
That's
Ugh.
Gross.
That's probably what makes you itchy.
That's probably what Burrow's head, right?
I don't know, but yeah, but what's with the little weird, like, spaghettis on it, you know? Like these little
It's
things
probably
coming
like
out.
little hooks.
What's with that?
Honestly, like, they're micro hooks, I bet. Like, they, like, are little appendages that are micro hooks on it and shit. So while it's all burrowed all up in your skins and shit, would you rather have to deal with this skin thing or talk to Ben Shapiro for 4 hours? Unironically, this. Because, frankly, the only reason why this will be the case is because of some poor hygiene, so all you have to do is just, like, basically heavily bathe yourself for a very long time. And it should be a resolved problem. Like, because honestly, like, I mean, if you have, like, a lot of soap and a lot of hot water, like, guarantee you these things are going to drown and die. You know, because, like, I mean, if they're burrowed in your skin, they're going to have, like, a little hole, obviously. So, you know, at the very least, it would suffocate if, you know, water doesn't actually get in there. It would have better things to say. Yeah, that too. Like, I literally would have better time of my own thoughts for, like, 4 hours. Like, I literally can, like, it would basically be, like, what, a 4 hour, like, hygienic bath, you know, dealing with a bad case of scabies, or, like, you know, fucking deal with Ben Shapiro for 4 hours. And honestly, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's easy to say.
Or 10 girls or something?
I don't know. That's gotta have a purpose, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, those Italian dudes we referenced earlier, they fucking discovered that the, you know, scabies were caused by this little microscopic thingamajig.
I thought you were going to say scabies were... They discovered scabies were caused by Italians.
Probably a lot.
Those goddamn Italians
have been caused by
releasing these bastards to the world.
That's why Italians discovered it, right?
Yeah.
Scabies, sorry Italians. Scabies can also affect almost every single mammal on the planet. So, like, there's really not much... There's really no fucking, you know, being... No mammalian being, anyway, on the face of the earth that's immune to the,
well, that
the
sucks.
wrath of the scabies. So here's what they do.
Ew.
Burrow right on down into your skin.
Right on to the
They make themselves a little
Scabies
tunnel,
doing the hand motion.
and lay their weird little fucking scaby eggs, and they just kind of chill.
We are the scabies, and we're going to burrow in your skin.
Right?
It's a nice little parasite. I'll be needing your epidermis for a few days.
So itch mites normally infect people who live in close, crowded conditions. So, you know, you're packed in with a bunch of fucking other motherfuckers like sardines and shit. So the elderly and infants are more prone to it, probably because they're more...
So chances scabies is more of a developing slash global south type of problem more so than a modern issue. Because honestly, I never really hear of modern cases of scabies. Or at least, well, you know, like modern, you know, like at least in America at least. Or in Europe, so...
So normally a small group of mites will latch onto a person.
It sounds like, you know, if there's actually actual modernized healthcare that's accessible to it's, I don't know, to people, like that, this would probably be something that would help be alleviated. But of course, you know, can't do that. Too much money, can't, you know, how we can afford that?
That's what all these little eggs are. They love to like lay their
Ew.
eggs in your skin, which is an itchy procedure.
Fucking weird egg sacs.
Fertilized, the female itch mite will create tunnels under the skin where...
At least it ain't like those weird fucking bot flies that... okay, nah, I don't even want to get into that. Nope.
Eggs are laid in small numbers in various burrows to give the offspring adequate space. After hatching, the eggs will climb out of the burrow and begin searching for hair follicles to feast upon.
Dude, I love it!
Oh my god.
The scabies can throw this baby space like you're packed like a fucking sardine, but the scabies like, these kids need some room to grow.
Yeah, well, our babies need some room to grow, but we love it when you're all packed in like sardines. It's like, oh my god.
The irony of
I mean, honestly, they don't really sound like that bad, but yeah, they just sound gross and annoying though, and yeah. I mean, if I noticed I had something like this, I'd deal with it fucking, like, in an instant. I'd be in the shower for literally, like, well over an hour. Just sudsing the shit out of it.
The life cycle of the itch mite is only around 2 months. These small pests can cause
2 months? Oh!
Of damage to the human body. So this is what it looks like to have scabies.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much like a self-treatable thing, but yeah, just looking at that, if that's just kind of an average case, yeah, if I had like, you know, this, you know, like if I had to deal with this all over my body and basically just like, you know, do like a deep-ass hygienic bath for like 4+ hours or talk to Ben Shapiro for 4 hours, I literally would still do this. I would literally still take, you know, the whole scabies thing, unironically. Like, I would have a better... I would have more, like, enlightening thoughts and perspective, you know, experience-changing ideas, potentially, with my own thoughts, you know, than with Ben Shapiro in a lifetime. Ben's worse than scabies. Honestly, outright. Just straight up.
Sometimes be confused with eczema. So
eczema?
Think, oh, man, I got some eczema, but really...
I guess it kind of does, yeah.
Littered with fucking little
It's making me itchy, honestly. Now I feel like I do. What the fuck? Oh, God. Ah!
You got the scabes.
So,
it's probably just hair from my dog being in the air, but still.
Bites. It is actually a natural allergic reaction the skin has to the very presence of the mites. So this is not because they're burrowing into you or anything like that. That actually is not enough because they're so small. That doesn't really do this in and of itself. It's just the very presence of them on your skin that your skin is just like, no, oof, alert, warning, warning.
You have like inflammation reactions. That's not what
right. So these reactions cause severe ick.
This time he was trying on some goddamn glasses. Oh my god, I swear, this fucking dog is like... He's on a roll today, isn't he? You little shitbag.
So here is what it can look like if you're like...
Fucking god, why was it so zoomed in like that? What's going on? What the... Oh my, okay, what the fuck? Is this the same thing?
Riddled with these things.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
What?
This is the worst form of scabies, which is called crusted scabies.
The worst?
Norwegian scabies.
Norwegian scabies.
Severe infestation.
Oh god.
It's more common in the elderly, the mentally disabled, and the immunocompromised. So yeah, this...
Oh, fuck me, dude. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Alright. I'm glad I can't see it that well. Also, it's like, it got a little, like, opacity because I got that. I could, yeah. I mean, if anything, you're more or less, you know... Oh, wait, shit, I'm immunocompromised. Well, luckily, I don't think you have to worry about it that much. If anything, it's probably going to be more like, you know, some shit that like some mosquito or some other fucking weird bug is going to get you. Like, I mean, because, honestly, because at least this, unless you just straight up do not do anything at all to this, like, I don't think you can ever really, you know, get that shit. I'm not Norwegian. Well, fuck you. I am. Damn it. I mean, it's true. I'm guessing the reason why, because, like, you know, like, it's probably because maybe a lot of Norwegians, you know, probably suffer from a lot of that shit due to not taking proper care of their feet. Especially if you're out in sea and stuff and you got, like, you know, seawater, splinters, and all sorts of other shit. I mean, honestly, there's probably extra shit going on top of that outside of crusted scabies. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there could probably be all sorts of shit, you know, that heavily implies that fucking name, you know, too. So, but I don't know. But, ugh, like crusted scabies, like, oh god, dude, just what the fuck, man? Why is, like, nature evil? But also beautiful at the same time. But this is evil.
And you see, like, it goes well beyond.
It looks like a fucking burn, dude. Like, I won't expand it for y'all's sake, but it just straight up looks like a burn victim. Like, someone got heavily burned on the side of their leg. It's just like,
Kind of like.
I mean, I've seen worse.
Weird. It's like a colony.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. Ah! I am actually fucking like all like skeeved out. Like, oh my god. I actually kind of wish I had like, you know, a shot or two right now, honestly. Like, oh my, I don't have any more, but oh my god. Oh my god. I just
becomes very severe case. Like I said, this usually only happens to people who are immunocompromised or very elderly or have mental disabilities. People who are really, like, unable to, can you imagine having this shit in your hands? I mean, that's...
how do you get that on your hands, man? Oh my god. How? What? No. Okay. Oh my god. How? What the fuck? I mean, obviously, I guess the whole, you know, obviously, if you're mentally disabled, you're not likely going to be as hygienic. I'm guessing this person probably is. But, still, though, what the fuck, man? Like, even if you are, like, I mean, or if someone is that case, you would think they would have, like, you know, somebody who... get down. You'd think you would have somebody who would be, like, a caretaker or something, who would, like, catch that. Or something, you know, before it gets to this point. I mean, how in the fuck does it even get like that? Oh my god, what is, like... Oh, you know, I just realized that yellow shit is probably just like the... Oh god, it's like the fucking... Probably like excremental shit. Like excess, like egg sac shells that are all like gunked up and... Oh my god, it's probably just like a nightmare of fucking funk. Imagine like back in the day, like in medieval times, like, you know, they didn't know how to treat it, so like, oh, we gotta lop your hands off now. Even though you could probably treat this and you could, you know, get your hands back in a sense and probably have, you know, just some, you know, some scarring, but back in the day they probably looked at that like, well, you know, I'm just gonna lop the hands off now. Looks like they're beyond saving. It's like, oh sweet Jesus, man. It's making me feel like I need to shower. I know. Like, I mean, I did a few days ago, and I already feel like I need one again.
I mean, something it would make the shit come off a little bit.
Well, right, but that's why it's affecting these, like, very, you know, sort of, compromised people, right? Like, these people who maybe, like, a mentally disabled person might not necessarily be washing their hands very much, you know?
I've seen some not suitable for life videos of people who are, like, mentally ill and elderly with some parasitic infections and other shit. So,
oh, man.
Like, you know, that could be a problem.
Honestly, I mean, like, I remember, like, in the late 2000s, early 2010s, when we had Comcast and shit, back when they had, like, that Comcast, like, on-demand menu thing. There was, like, some random-ass, like, free documentaries on, like, some crazy-ass, like, medical documentaries and shit. man, dude, there was some crazy ass fucking shit on there, man. Like, you know, between people who had, like, you know, genetic disorders, you know, physical, mental, or both, and fucking, you know, like, crazy, you know, just mutations that happen where they have, like, you know, like, technically there's a twin, but the twin is actually, like, honestly, I remember there's this one case of this kid who technically had a twin, but that, but that fetus actually didn't truly develop until after the kid was born. And then, you know, growing up, he just had, you know, he started having this major protrusion in his belly and shit. And when they realized he had, like, this tumor in his belly, they realized, when they examined it, like, this is kind of, like, almost like a fetus and shit. It was just, like, it's just, like, some weird mutated, like, you know, crazy fucking crazy shit that happened. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Is this one of the police sketch things of TJ? That one, the police sketch things of TJ? Oh, right there, the bottom corner? No, that's someone's art that somebody did for Paul. How did TJ not get this when he was younger? Oh, yeah, with how bad his hygiene was? Frankly, I don't know, man. I've heard too many stories about how TJ's hygiene when he was, like, a teenager was fucking rank. And it honestly makes me feel like I'm clean as fuck. Because when I was a teenager, frankly, I wasn't really that good about it either. I'm a lot better now, but back then, oh my god. Like, there was times where I'll take a shower and I'll wonder why I have, like, this weird, like, layer coming off. And I'm like, and it kind of, you know, over time made me realize, oh, you know, and over time, you know, honestly, that made me kind of realize I need to probably take more showers, So, like, as high school went on, like, you know, like, for junior, senior is really when I kind of started changing around a little bit and started, like, growing out of the shell, so to speak. At least for me, but before that, I wasn't exactly really great about that.
Person, you might.
Luckily, not like TJ though. Like, I don't think I mean, because even in hindsight, even when I was at my worst, it was probably at TJ's peak at that time. TJ, the ass of his high school. I mean, he eventually dropped out. Honestly, like, I mean, if there's, like, a stream that TJ does anytime soon, and he's talking about, like, some of his past, like, you know, in high school and shit like that, like, during his time in high school and all that type of shit. I know he has streams talking about that type of stuff, or at least, you know, streams where he's frequently discussed it, you know, off and on. Mainly back when he was in the tinderbox, where he was living with Paul and Scotty and, you know, and all of them. And then I think Scotty moved to a different place very quickly after that. But it's just like, I mean, when they're all living together like that, I mean, you know, whenever they're doing streams, they would just sit there for hours just talking about shit. So I know at least in some of those streams, I mean, they used to talk about, like, had this one time where, because he literally thought he was a vampire, the school administrators pulled TJ aside thinking, like, you heard about Columbine, right? And gave him basically the whole lecture of, like, you're not going to be a mass shooter, right? Essentially, and it's just like, oh my god. He essentially was just like, yeah, I said I was a vampire because it was a joke, and I'm edgy, and I'm a kid, and blah, blah, blah. And, like, you know, just obviously, you know, being a teenager, essentially, just being an edgelord. But they just, you know, obviously took it a different way because, you know, of course, a lot of, you know, school administrators tend to be moral prudes in a lot of ways. Kind of missed the mark when it comes to people that they ought to probably be looking at versus, you know, ones that aren't going to do anything.
You know, personal hygiene and shit.
Yeah, it's normal my hands are rotting off.
So here's another one that's actually happening on, like...
Oh, damn.
Here.
Damn,
fuck.
He's working on a scabies suit.
Scabies
yeah,
suit.
And, like, it's all over his body.
Oh.
You know, it's on, and you can tell this, you can just tell.
Okay, stop scrolling down, TJ. What the fuck was going on down there? Was it so bad it was, like, developing, like, a fucking, like, spore? Or some shit? What the fuck? The predecessor to scurvy? No. It's, like, it's these tiny little microscopic mites that actually burrow underneath skin. And the actual scabies is, this is like crusted scabies. This is like the literally worst case scenario scabies and shit. But like at normal scabies usually have like these red bumps and sores, and that's where they burrow in your skin, and your skin's just naturally allergic to them. So essentially, you know, that's what makes you get the scabies and shit. Which frankly, just having, you know, a deep, long, hygienic, hot, soapy bath, you know, should be able to deal with it, you know, if you catch it. I mean, even if it does get, you know, a pretty bad case, but if you get like this fucking level, like you're gonna need like some medical treatment and shit, you know, like, I mean, at that point, you're gonna like need some stuff outside of just a long, deep bath.
Its head and stuff.
Because honestly, like, oh my god, TJ, why'd you do that?
Really mentally disabled person.
Oh, okay, no, it's just his hands. Okay, no, it wasn't like spores growing.
You see,
Okay.
like, his fucking shoulder is basically like coming apart with fucking.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's just hideous.
It literally looks like if you took his arm and just like jerked it, it would just like come off like at that. Oh my god, dude, this poor guy, this poor dude.
We're being honest.
Yeah, I mean, this is like totally fucking disgusting, right?
Ugh. I feel bad for the fucks that had this shit.
So, instead of a dozen
Christians can pray their way. Yeah, the Christians would just pray it away.
These
God would fix it, even though God also created the same parasitical fucks that did this.
Your body has become a colony for these itch mites, these sarcoptic scabi.
Oh.
There's, instead of just having like a couple dozen that gives you like a little, I got like maybe some eczema looking symptoms or whatever.
Yeah, you're a meat
know?
for them. Yeah,
Instead, you've become repurposed into a fucking scaby.
We've reached Scabitopia.
I mean, that's basically what it is. Like they're
They've
living
reached
their
the
ideal
land
life.
of fucking milk and honey, you know?
Ugh.
Man, what a beautiful world we live in.
Yeah.
Praise God.
It's kind of like every time next time someone tells me about like I know God is real because the beauty of that majestic mountain. I'm gonna fucking produce this picture and be like, here's something else God did.
Yeah, this is something that God did as well.
Run wild. Oh, look at it.
Oh, look at the beautiful, great creation of scabies that God created.
Millions of them destroyed.
Oh, well, no, that was actually the devil. I thought God created everything. Well,
the rainbow episode, so congratulations. I'm wishing that this was the rainbow episode now, because this
I think Friday is the rainbow episode.
So, the thick crusts on the
cancer, birth defects, again, mosquitoes, yep.
Skin are formed by the vast amount of itch mites, along with their eggs, their molts.
God created the devil.
Their corpses,
yeah.
Etc. Just,
that
so
too.
much refuse from these organisms just, adding up on top of the surface of the skin. So here is a, sorry. Oops. Wrong window. There we go. Here's a video of them on the surface of your skin.
Ah!
Oh, man.
Here they are. They're playing a little patty cake.
Oh my god, I see them. Oh my fucking god. Okay, that, alright.
I burrow today.
Alright, I mean, I mean, especially with how small the screen is for y'all, like, I'm glad y'all can't see it, because holy fuck, that just, fuck.
That's fucking hideous, man.
Yeah. Show is.
Heebie fucking Jeebus.
Crusted version.
Oh, come on!
So you a case of crested scabies, which is also known as Norwegian scabies.
It looks like his toe's gonna literally like rot off. It's like a go.
Whole of the family is suffering from the scabies from last 6 months, and it has developed.
Teacher, why'd you just
you can see
yeah, man.
The crust has developed.
I'm so glad I was at work and I didn't see this as a premiere, because I kind of saw it earlier and I was saving it for later because I was thinking, oh, this would be kind of nice to maybe like wrap up with. And no, it wasn't. It was horrible.
This child and the mites.
Our God is an awesome God.
On my benevolence, I give unto you the scaby.
And lo, I give unto you the gift.
It's so bad, God. I'm testing your faith. Do you love me now? Do you love me now?
Here's a story about
Confess
another
before
nursing
Jesus.
home resident being eaten alive by scabies. I love the fucking use of the word another. Just to let you know, like, hey.
I'm just reminded of Nail Palm's song "Religious Cancer" now. Like that's just going through my head. I mean, the lyrics are actually very hella simple, but it's still very, pretty poignant. I mean, it simply is just like, how's it? What's the first stanza? I think it's oh, so what if you pray just another day? Get off your knees, do something for yourself. They'll teach you nothing. I think it's just a world of hate. Take away belief and throw it away. I mean, it's just the first chunk of it, and then it goes on to another chunk of verses, and it's pretty much it's pretty much the lyrics.
Late feed.
But I'm just starting to be heavily reminded of that.
It's in the works tonight thanks to an 11 Alive investigation.
They reminded me of that.
I just told you about the death of a great-grandmother in a nursing home eaten alive by scabies. Well, now a Georgia lawmaker demands change.
Georgia lawmaker, no more!
Oh my god, so this does happen. Oh my god, this is okay. Well, alright. Well, yeah, the stuff needs to go away. Stop. Yeah, let me take you and your scabies and get the fuck out of here. Stop. No. Go into the Caribbean and sink where you belong.
We in this country. That not another grandma.
I'm in Georgia. Well, we'll get you out of there. We'll make sure we get all the good ones out. We'll get everyone out of there. Obviously, we'll have like a program, like a 6-month Obviously, there's a caveat that we're going to make sure we get all the good ones out. Like, I support this. Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously we can't leave the good ones behind. It was like everyone by proxy in Georgia is like exact. Yeah, I mean, of course not. But like, you know. Obviously, you know, we'll have, you know, some plans and, shit for that. But it's just like, at the end of the day, once it's all said and done, though, break it off into the ocean, just let that son of a bitch sink. I've accepted my fate. It's for the greater good. It's accepted your fate. No. I mean, hey, of course, when it comes to these boisterous claims that are obviously in Minecraft, but, I mean, nonetheless, at least for YouTube, Minecraft, but, nonetheless, it's just like, when it comes to it, there's always going to be the caveats, like, well, obviously, there's good ones out there, we'll make sure they're safe, we'll make sure they're gotten out of there, they're evacuated, just like in the deep jungles and all, we'll make sure our boys are evacuated. We leave no man behind.
Babies in the great state of Georgia.
Thank God for that.
Man, I'm glad our politicians are really fighting for us.
Yeah,
they're fighting for us to make sure that we stop our infestation of scabies.
Alive while living in a Lafayette, Georgia nursing home.
That's an X-Fly. I fear you. No, I do not fear your death. Take me now. Just hope you're in the fireball zone then.
From the Georgia
because then you won't have to worry about it.
The state knew
anything outside of that, you have like that weird ass like 0.01% chance of like surviving, and it's like, oh god.
Scabies outbreaks in 2013 and 2015 before her death. The agency never sent anyone to inspect. It's not required to, according to an agency spokesperson.
What?
They're not in.
What the fuck? They're not required. Like, they're the health department. Yo!
They're not required to inspect nursing homes in Georgia if they have scabies outbreaks?
What do you think we are, the Georgia Department of Public Health? Oh, wait.
No way.
Oh, bad.
That's enough of these disgusting things.
Fuck, dude?
Thank God.
Scabies. Fuck you, TJ. Fuck you.
Right.
You're fucking...
I mean, what an asshole.
Songs about scabies and how they eat off your flesh.
Evil.
Kudzu.
The
invasive vine that ate the South.
Okay, so this is at least not disgusting. Oh my god, thank goodness.
This I can get behind.
Yeah, I figure you needed.
So at least something's eating away the South.
Break from like the totally disgusting and debased, Yeah.
Not every fucking parasite or vermin or pest is necessarily.
I welcome alcoholic overloads. I also welcome the kudzu because apparently they're eating the South. They're a vine that eats the South. I'm okay
Some
with
of them
this.
are just really fucking bad, right?
Yeah, really destructive.
So kudzu looks innocent enough, yet the invasive plant easily overtakes trees, abandoned homes, and telephone
Yeah, it's called our infrastructure.
So here's some scientific facts about it. It was brought to the U.S. in 1876 as ornamental. It spread from 1930s and 1950s.
Oh my god, because it's all in the South, I guarantee you some rich slave plantation owner was just like, oh yes, this, kudzu, this orient, this yellow man's land orient plants, will look perfect, on top of my vineyards. Yes. This will look all good on my porch of my plantation, pasture out here, It's just like, I guarantee you that's exactly what the fuck happened. I guess it was 76, so, it was just like, someone who used to probably have a slave plantation and now just has indentured servants.
It grows up to a foot per day, which is...
Damn! A foot per day? Holy fuck, this plant is like, what is this plant growing on, steroids? What the fuck?
Obviously.
That's extremely
Identification, semi-woody vine with alternating leaves made of 3 oval-shaped or lobed leaflets.
Wait, what's this?
After 3 years, produces purple or red flowers. Edible. Yes, kudzu leaves,
GOP Senate candidate misspelled the name of his Pennsylvania address. Oh my god, dude.
Mile a minute.
Dude, what an idiot.
The South, this creeping perennial vine terrorizes native plants all over the southeastern United States and is making its way into the Midwest, Northeast, and even Oregon.
What? Did you just say that kudzu's coming? Okay, no, we gotta wage war on this plant. No, take it out. No. First they went for the South, and then I said nothing. But then they came for Oregon.
Japan and Southeast China. It was first introduced in the United States during the Philadelphia Centennial Exposition in 1876, where it was touted as a great ornamental plant for its sweet-smelling blossoms and sturdy vines. From the 1930s and 1950s, the Soil Conservation Service promoted it as a great...
This might end up like the election in Montana where GOP ran Maryland Matt.
...tool for soil erosion control. It was planted in abundance throughout the South. Little did we know that kudzu is quite a killer, overtaking and growing over anything in its path. Kudzu grows out of control quickly, spreading through runners, stems that root at the tip when in contact with moist soil, rhizomes, and by vines that root at the nodes to form a new plant. Once established, kudzu grows at a rate of 1 foot per day, with mature vines as long as 100 feet. So
basically, a foot a day, so 100 feet, so 100 days, they're like a mature-ass vine. God damn.
Take over anything, anywhere. They don't care. It doesn't matter what you're looking at.
And the ecosystems they're from, they have competition. And these ones, it's like they just get to explode and nothing's there to stop them.
So why is this such a big deal? What problems does it cause? An invasive plant as fast-growing as kudzu outcompetes everything from native grasses to fully mature trees.
Another invasive plant that's at least around here in the PNW especially is blackberry bushes, and not like this, but they tend to be pretty rapid growing and kill off a lot of different shit that they grow around. Kind of similar.
They need to photosynthesize. This loss.
I guess they at least give you berries, but still, it's like, fuck you, quit overgrowing and killing everything. damn plant.
And animals that adapted alongside them, leading to cascade effects.
Stop being a plant and grow.
Over time, these effects on habitat loss can lead to species extinctions and the loss of overall biodiversity. You see here something that's been totally overtaken by this fucking plant, right?
Cool.
It's kind of like the. Reminds me a lot of the alien plant in Creepshow.
Yeah,
with
meteor shit.
Then it was fine until the blackberries showed up.
Climate change puts a lot of stress on native species. Invasive plants like kudzu are often more flexible and adaptable to change than many native plants and can outcompete them early in the growing season. Kudzu thrives in areas with mild winters and hot summers. Climate change may be making it easier for the creeping vine to spread, as winters in many areas of the U.S. have now become milder.
Boom.
Climate change can also lead to more regional drought, an opportunity for this versatile killer. Kudzu is able to weather dry periods with its deep root system and then take over where native plants could not survive. So basically just like something that we brought here thinking that, oh, wow, we're gonna do a good job with this. But no. We basically fucked ourselves with this one.
Thanks, humanity.
We tend to do this a lot.
Yeah, we do this often, don't we?
If you watch this show enough, you realize that humanity kind of repeats this pattern.
Yeah, we basically like, hey, look, let's put things here that totally are not native to this thing. Oh, look, we fucked it up. It's like, yeah, that sounds about normal.
You know,
sounds about human.
Fucking environmentalist. If this was happening anywhere else, I'd be totally fucking against it. But the fact that it's eating the South,
yeah, you kind of like root.
It's not just going into the South; it's going to places like an Oregon, bruh.
Kudzu, huh?
Yeah, it makes me want to worship this plant. This plant is my god now.
Well, you know, at least it's real. So here's some goats.
Paul.
You got some goats, they'll eat this shit.
Just really like to have them.
We don't really have sound for
some
it.
Goats. Well, hey, people in the PNW actually do indeed love their goats. So, yeah, chances are that, you know, people will, you know, probably be able to fight back against the Kudzu around here.
Eating this fucking shit.
The last line of defense.
Come on, guys.
The goat.
Yeah,
the goats, man.
Go forth, brave goat.
The goats.
Go forth, my brethren.
I love goats. They're so
the goats are awesome.
Delicious Kudzu.
Kudzu.
Blep.
Kudzu. I know we solved this problem. An army of goats.
Yep.
Yeah,
declare war on the Kudzu and just send in the goats.
Of 100,000 goats, dude.
You did?
Yeah.
Standing army of 100,000 goats strong.
I don't know. He was a horned goat. He was a billy goat.
Okay, he doesn't know.
100,000 goats legionaries strong. We will fight back against those Kudzu sons of bitches.
He was just a goat. But he was an asshole, though.
The Goat-turians, dude. Turians or the Goat-turians.
I like them anyway.
Depends on the goat, but yeah.
I'm an asshole too, though, so it's fine. This guy, I guess, hid his son's body in a Kudzu.
What the fuck?
Massive community search took place for 4-year-old Javion.
What?
After nearly 2 full days of looking...
Only TJ would pull a story like this about this shit.
His body was found under a kudzu patch, stuffed inside...
I'm apparently saying this wrong.
Kudzu?
...in a duffel bag. And as News 4's Myra Ruiz report, his father admits he knew all along the boy was dead before the search.
Christopher Wilson pleaded guilty to homicide by child abuse in the death of his son, Javion.
Well, that's nice.
The 4-year-old boy was reported missing on the morning...
It's like, oh, well, I guess my son died because I abused him a little too hard. Well, I guess I'll just bury him under this kudzu patch.
2007.
Some people dead ass just shouldn't be parents, like, for fucking real. They shouldn't, like, I mean,
You know, because I made a stupid mistake. And even
yeah, you did.
Since said and done, I still got to live with this.
Wilson...
You sound very heartbroken about that.
...claimed the boy had wandered away from home, but later admitted he jerked Javion's arm after the child urinated on the floor and caused the boy to hit his head on the sink and toilet. Wilson said he put the child in the bathtub.
That's not something to jerk your kid over. Like, I mean, yeah, it's something you probably want to discipline your kid about, but, like, I mean, that's, like, you don't have to be all, like, physical, like, jerk your kid around. Like, seriously? It's like, yeah, I guarantee you hit the side of his head on, like, the table or some shit, and fucking, like, you know, had his body, like, you know, smashed up on the toilet or whatever the fuck, and, like, the side of the head hitting the table is what killed him. Like, I guarantee you that's what happened.
Water.
Dude, what a fucking piece of shit, bro.
The autopsy revealed...
Thanks, TJ. You're also the asshole in this.
Okay. Then I'll throw him in the kudzu patch and let that take care of it.
I mean, that is a good place to stash a body in the big middle of a big old kudzu patch, man.
Yeah, because it grows so fucking fast.
I mean, I guess so.
What's this guy? Who's this? You like this guy?
And this looks like another...
Someone murdered a kid over that. Yeah, basically. I guess not intentionally, but he did anyway.
Nightmare alien horror from beyond.
Okay, this literally looks like, you know, some alien that would literally, like, impregnate you and, like, birth a fucking, like... disturbing, like, alien.
Or some more kudzu?
Nah, Paul. Nah, we gotta cover the crab louse.
The crab louse? Oh, really? Crabs?
The crab louse, or pubic louse,
crabs.
is a parasitic insect that dines upon the blood of humans. Unlike the head louse, the crab louse has evolved to live in the pubic area of humans. So they can
and honestly, these things don't really exist that much anymore. Like, they're not. They have actually kind of declined as a problem and aren't really much of a, you know, really big of an issue. Like, it's honestly very fucking rare that you're probably gonna get these. Which that's good, at least.
And in the perineal area, space between the anus and the scrotum, basically live in your taint, right?
Yeah.
Humans are the only known species that can be infested with these little fuckers.
Oh, man!
Eggs of the
We're cursed!
crab louse.
Dude, perennial is like a flower that blooms in the spring. It's perennial, TJ.
Perennial, man. Sorry.
Perennial area.
I mean, it looks the same.
Perennial, dude.
Because you mocked my pronunciation of that word, you're getting these. It's happening to you.
Fuck you, man. I don't want these.
I curse you.
It looks like it burrows into your eyes and ears. As soon as it gets into your brain, your eyes turn completely black and you always smile. I mean, I could kind of do that, but it's just, with the eyes being all white. Just imagine they're black. They have buried into my brain. I've gone Joker now. Please help me. Kill me. It's like what they do to you over time, slowly.
The eggs of the crab louse are normally laid on the coarse hair of the genital and...
Dude, my nuts are itching, man.
Perianal? I don't know. Whatever. I'm going with perennial. It's easier.
Perineal.
Perineal.
It's perineal. It's your perineum.
Perineum, bro.
Or your perineum.
The perineum.
So
Hold on.
It's perineal.
Hold up.
Are you doubting me, TJ? When am I ever wrong about shit like this?
Oh my god. TJ.
I just want to make sure. I want to know.
Your perineum is...
Perianal.
Yeah, see?
Perianal.
Yeah.
So it's perianal.
You gotta parry your anal.
So, perianal region.
Gross.
Sounds gross to me, yeah. I guess that makes sense, because it is near your anus. Perianal.
Yeah. And I mean, it probably even... Oh god. Like, it also probably, like, nests up in there, too. Especially if you got, like, a bunch of, like, hairs all back there and shit. Dude, oh my... okay. I mean, they probably all nest up in there, too. Ugh.
The humans get this.
Hydrate off the sweats in there.
The female lays up to 3 eggs a day. Eggs normally take about 6 to 8 days to hatch. Crab lice feed exclusively on blood and eat usually 4 to 5 meals a day.
Ew.
Of your blood. The pubic louse is almost exclusively spread through sexual contact. They are very rarely spread by clothing, bedding, or public toilet seats. Pubic lice can be easily treated with lice-killing lotion, medications, and even just
basic baths
properly, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
but actually, these things are less common now because so many women shave their pubic hair that there's not. It's actually.
I mean, men too, honestly. Like, I mean, hell, even I know straight men that do it too, where they don't maybe go full shave mode, but they'll actually, do like a kind of a fine trim and shit. Just because they don't need it to be like full bush mode or whatever the fuck. So I mean, I even know like straight people that will like trim down there and shit. Or at least, like, straight dudes, so it's like, I mean, even dudes will, be doing that.
Damper in these things plants, there's actually way less of them due to that trend.
Yeah, those crabs, they want the 70s to come back.
Yeah, the crabs loved the 70s, dude. It was
I mean, honestly, if anything, they kind of went out with a bang with the 70s. It's like the 70s, I know what Paul's going to say, it was the decade of the bush. I mean, honestly, it's like... I mean, all in all, I mean that was like it was the peak for the for the crab, dude. The crabs had their peak, but after that, we got wary of them. We were awry, so we started doing some shaving and some more like trim and hygiene techniques and shit. And we fucked them over. I'm not letting a razor near that region. I mean, this just, obviously you don't have to or not, but what I use electric razor, because at least I could be a little bit more fine with it, instead of like with just a regular one where it's just my hand. Because then it's just kind of like more of a buffer, I guess, and plus it's just easier to work with. I don't know, it's just... Like, at least for me, I just prefer electric ones just in general anyway, so it just works for me a little bit better than just using, like, a straight, full-on regular razor.
Old bush back then, man.
Oh, yeah. So, we'll skip over. We don't need to see the videos of these motherfuckers. I'd like to talk about these fucks.
Oh, I already know what
You know
the fruit
these guys
flies.
are,
I
right?
already
Fruit
know.
flies.
Ew, these bastards.
Yep.
I hate fruit flies.
These fucking things. If you ever get an infestation.
Oh my
of these,
god, dude. My work, we have like a big ass like box in our warehousing in the back of our work that's meant for the composting. When that fills up, it gets all tied up and sent, once our load comes in, a lot of the shit, a lot of the stuff in the warehouse will take a lot of, the compressed cardboard that's, taking a shit amongst other stuff, including that. And oh my god, during the summers, some years, holy shit, it would get so bad with those fucking things. And on top of the heat, where the fucking funk and the fermentation just really fumigates. So they're so they can smell that shit from miles away. So they find their ways in the store and get tracked away to that. Oh my god, dude. And then once they start spreading and multiplying, oh sweet baby rays, dude. Oh my god. I mean, I've had bad infestations of fucking fruit flies a couple times. Different years, but there's been some times where we've had it bad with those fucking bastards. And oh my god, they're just evil. I fucking hate fruit flies. They're evil little shitbags. They're like regular house flies, but they're times 100. It's like a regular house fly, but 100 of tiny ones instead. It's ugh, I hate these things.
One point or another have fucking dealt with a fucking fruit fly infestation, right?
Yep.
I know I've dealt with a couple.
I don't know if I've dealt with a fruit fly infestation, but you get a couple in your house and you
yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say necessarily full-on infestation.
A couple of fruit flies to get a million of them.
Well, I mean, if you catch it early, you only get a couple, but, yeah, I mean, it's just if you don't notice them right off the bat, it becomes a million, fucking that. I mean, so.
Of whatever they're eating. For sure.
Exactly. Now, if you don't do that in time.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean, that, it would be bad.
You'd be surprised at just how fucking quickly the situation can get out of hand.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Hasn't happened in a while. I'm a little bit cleanlier of a person than I want to.
But they have been flimsy. At least at work, I use my work hat. Obviously, this is not my work hat, but I mean, I'll just use it and boom, smack flies. I'm honestly multi-ace when it comes to that shit now. I feel like a ninja. Oh, dude, fuck yeah. At work, dude, I'm like a multi-ace at work. I've swatted, flies in the air when they're fucking about to land and shit, dude. I've done all sorts of, I am so proud whenever I, I'm, proud of my record. I got, I've lost count, but it's at least, I've lost count after, 20-something, 26 or something. I've lost count after that. I got a lot.
Oh,
I've killed many of flies.
There we go.
Doing noise. No, I never do those noises. Usually what I do afterwards, especially at work, because it takes time for me to kill them. And usually when I finally do, I'm like, yes, I got it! I kind of do a little maniacal laugh and people kind of look at me. I'm like, and if people look at me, I'm like, don't worry, I just killed a fly. It's all good. It's and actually a funny thing, my assistant store manager, funny enough, actually saw me one time and thought, are you okay? I'm like, and I kind of laughed at her. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I just killed a fly that was annoying the crap out of me. Yeah, that's all. And she's like, oh, okay, I thought you were having a meltdown or something. We want to make sure you're fine. I'm like, oh, no, you're good. I mean, all's good. So it's just there's been a few times where I've had people look at me and be like, what the fuck?
You used to be
I mean, unfortunately, you can't do that fucking fruit flies, though, because they're, so goddamn, little tiny little fucking shitbags. Beginning roaches here the size of golf balls. Oh my god. I could not imagine dealing with shit like that, man. Dude, I would just take a goddamn... I mean, the worst I usually get are, ants, and honestly, I usually just do this and, do that with them. I can't do that with a fucking roach the size of a golf ball, because how the fuck can I just burn and die, with that fucking thing? It's burn off, you son of a bitch. It's nope, can't do that. So it's just man, because there's been times where I've also have times where fleas will not necessarily get out of hand, but there'll be times where before Zukov at least, but with with the cats, sometimes they'll get fleas and sometimes they'll hop on you obviously and shit. And whenever I see them, I literally just take a flame and I will kind of purposely burn them only a little bit so their legs burn off, but they're not totally dead yet. And then I just kind of like, I'm like, yeah, good, that's right, bitch. And I just like crumple it up and then just like burn the rest of it and make sure it's all ash. I'm just like, fuck you flea blood parasite bastard. One of the things in this world that can go extinct, and I would be celebrating your death. Send others a message. It never works because usually I see another one. Honestly, like, I mean, the worst I've ever gotten is, like, usually I'll find, like, 4 or 5 of them on my socks. And, and I'll be like, well, usually they'll be not on me throughout the day, but when I come back home and I get, sit down and I'll see them on, like, hop on my socks, and I'm like, alright, and I'll literally just kind of sit there and do, like, this whoop whoop up and down, where I see them, like, up and down my socks and shit, just because of that. Oh, god damn it. Fucking lighter. I like to think that was the family waiting for it. When's Daddy coming home? Oh, don't worry. Daddy, John Flea, he was out to go grab some blood for all of us. Surely he'll be back home. Man, it's been like 5 hours. Where is he? I don't want to have to go out there. Go look for him. Well, I mean, it's the fires. I'm worried about those. I'm worried about the fires out there. You see him out there every now and then. Well, think this will happen to Flea Johnson? Oh no. He was sacrificed in the fires! Oh my god, good rant. So, like, man, between mosquitoes, fleas, and, like, shit like tapeworms and things like that, oh my god. There really is certain things that could legit just go extinct, and if anything, or like the biodiversity of other life would actually go for the better. Oh, so like human? I mean, yes, I guess like them, but I mean, at least let's start small. Let's start more actually scientifically parasitical before some random anti-natalists just be out there, creaming their pants.
You've had infestations of bugs that I didn't even realize could infest.
That's true, I have. And that's why I kind of had to shape up, because I got tired of dealing with this kind of shit. But, yeah, fruit flies are a species of small fly that infest homes, kitchens, restaurants, orchards, all kinds of shit all around the globe. They feed, as their name would suggest, on fruits, on vegetables, and various other fermented foods, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Luckily for humans, even though the infestation can be in the thousands, fruit flies do not bite, or even if they wanted to, they don't possess the mouth parts to do any damage to you.
Good.
Apparently, at one point, our old nemesis from the DP days once had a video where he prayed to God that my eyes would be eaten by fruit flies. It's possible. It's like, I pray that the manifest will be eaten by the fruit flies. His eyes will be eaten by the fruit flies such wise and all.
What is your purpose? You eat fruit. Okay.
So they're more common in the summer months. Where they become very abundant due to that being the time of the harvest and everything.
Yep.
So the reason that these motherfuckers can infest you so quickly is because they fuck like maniacs.
Damn.
You see them here.
Damn.
And fruit fly.
Damn. TJ, NSFW, bro. Dude, you're showing off some of that fruit fly booty. Getting fucking kabunka dunked. Damn, bro. Damn, son. What the fuck, man? Oh my god, look at that stubby ass little male fly just like, yeah, I'm just gonna, oh my god, there's a cuck. There's a cuck in the corner just like, I can't fuck, but I will sit here and observe. Oh my god, there's a little cuck fly, bro.
Their rapid reproduction has made them both valuable for research subjects and formidable as pests. So female fruit flies are capable of laying thousands of eggs within their brief lifespans.
Oh god!
Eggs are most commonly laid out on moist fermenting food masses, such as overripe fruits and vegetables. Within 24 to 30 hours, fruit fly eggs hatch into larvae known as maggots. These maggots
literally
feed
within
on
a
the
day.
fruits within, which were laid. Within 1 week, maggots burrow through the decaying matter and molt. After 5 to 6 days, larvae move to a dry surface and transform into pupa. A few days later, adult fruit flies emerge.
In order to get a fucking fruit fly infestation, you gotta have, like, rotting food or fruit just sitting out in the open air somewhere in your house for like, weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
So just don't let rotten food sit out in your house, and you're good.
Well, that's why I haven't had one of these infestations.
And luckily, especially for me, I haven't had one in a while. Like, honestly, the two that I remember were years back and shit. And they were ridiculous. So, honestly, I think it was just because somehow there was, like, probably something... honestly, thinking about it, it was probably legit. Maybe something built up in the trash bin. Because no matter what we did, no matter how many times we even changed garbage and other shit, like, they were just still there. And honestly, I think at some point, eventually, during some deep clean, that part was cleaned and shit. And eventually, after a while, they slowly but surely dissipated. You know, both times, I think. So it's just like... I mean, sometimes it isn't necessarily just that you have just something laying around. If you just, you know, because honestly, sometimes it might be the garbage bin too. And there was even another time where it was just regular houseflies, or they had like a little colony somehow set up underneath the, you know, the trash bin, you know, kind of like, you know, our housefly infestations, which it would have been an infestation, but it was caught early on because there were, you know, because I was taking the garbage out and I saw like, you know, a bunch of what I thought was rice. And I was like, looked down, and it was actually a bunch of maggots just chilling. I'm like, ah! I looked on the bag, a bunch of them vibing up on that shit, just kind of chilling, and I was like, ah! And it was just like, fucking nope, and just went on a massacre spree, like right then and there. And not a single one, at least that I could visibly see, was left alive. I definitely did a lot of deep clean, because their viscera was, well, all over the place. Because I straight up went Rambo on some bitches on that one. Not one was enough standing. The women. And the children, too.
When I was more disgusting than I am now, this had happened a few times.
Because roaches, I mean, sometimes you can't be cleanly enough to keep from getting roaches. But I've never.
Right. I mean, well, especially if
you're luckily I don't gotta deal with that shit.
In a place where you're super prone to it.
And Louisiana.
Honestly, the worst thing, or the closest thing, at least for that, would either be like mosquitoes, but those aren't like an indoor infestation thing. But I mean, there's been a few times where they come inside because during summertime I'll have my window open, so, you know, they'll pop in my room at least, or pop in the house, or it'll be fleas, but that's because, well, I have pets. Get 100 XP for each roach I kill. For every little infectious little vermin parasitical bug, like a roach or some shit. Well, I guess a roach is actually more utilitarian and useful, but for any at least infestation type of bug or creature that's killed, it's 100 XP. And bonus XP when you use your bare hands. Because I have my little squirrel platform next to my window, there's actually been a few times I've been this fucking close to grabbing like a little mice or some shit at like, you know, early in the evening. Because honestly, I don't want them fucking around with my shit, so it's just like, I deadass want to grab one of them and literally just bring it to one of my cats alive and be like, "Here, bandit, I'll bring you a trophy." Also, I have a fear that one day when I kill one, it's gonna grow and gaunt and eat me.
California, I'm sure they have their share of pests, but down.
I mean, it's just like only in the DMT trips, it will do that. Or if the nukes fall, then you know all the fucking. It'll grow giant and kill me. Oh. Well, yeah, that'll only happen if the nukes fly. And we all survive. Then you have to deal with rad roaches. So, until then, I mean, I think we're okay.
In Louisiana, it is horrible.
So fruit flies there. There's a lot of agriculture and shit.
Within just 2 days, though, of emerging
I'm not saying they don't exist there.
within just 2 days of reaching adulthood, fruit flies are
And they got
breeding
Twinkies.
ready.
That's true.
Female fruit flies mate with several males, store the sperm for future use. So they have like little sperm compartments to just fertilize whatever eggs they got.
Damn, fruit flies be sluts, bro.
Cum sluts, dude.
Cum sluts.
Yes.
Can you imagine? Look at and now you.
Oh
can
my
see-
god! So honestly, that weird little white sack on that female, straight up it's just straight up like, oh yeah, here's my cream pie, baby. Oh, it's like, damn, girl.
Yeah, it's all fucking got a bunch of cum in it.
It's a big old cum sack.
Oh my god.
Little cream pie of little baby fruit fly
Keep your
dude.
home free of fruit flies is just store all fruits and vegetables in your refrigerator instead of using a fruit basket or cabinets. So if you have your fruit somewhere in the open air, you have to run the risk of getting them. But like really, unless I feel like your fruit basket is fine, and as long as you fucking make sure you throw away anything that starts to get fucking off,
Yeah, sounds
But
about
if you got,
right.
like if you got like that fruit basket, here's what would happen with me. I'd buy like these fruits and shit, intending to be like, I'm gonna eat better or whatever the fuck. And I put them in the fruit basket, and then shit's just sitting there for fucking eons. These motherfuckers would show up and be like, what the hell's going on?
What's this old
It's the
delicious
fucking
good
hometown
thing?
Buffet, everybody, come on.
Let's have a good old fuck orgy. Let's have a nice little fruit fly fuck orgy and have a buffet all at once.
Infestation of a orchard
under quarantine, agricultural quarantine, because of fruit flies.
Not far from where you are there, buddy.
No, not at all. So here's a look at the area affected.
Oh, curious.
It stretches from the Alum Rock neighborhood to the north and Santa Teresa County Park to the south.
KPIX5's Lynn Ramirez tells us what it means.
Including the family that owns this mini orchard up in the East Foothills. Fruit that is ripening on the trees right now that they would normally sell or share now has to stay on the property and or be destroyed.
Because of a fruit fly infestation? Like a quarantine? Like, I mean, damn. Is it just like fruit flies are literally so bad in the area that like any fruit, even if it's like on the vine and shit, could potentially have risk of like fruit fly eggs and all this shit? It thus can cause like a mass like fucking widespread, damn.
Jacqueline Garcia's family works their backyard orchard all year long for the bounty that comes every fall.
My kids will set up a little farmer stand and we will sell the fruit to the neighbors. Sometimes we'll barter, we'll trade with neighbors. We've sold to restaurants in the East Bay.
But this year, much of the fruit will go to waste. State ag officials imposed a quarantine on fruits stretching across a nearly 100 square mile area of the Santa Clara Valley, all to battle the invasive oriental fruit fly.
The oriental fruit fly.
Yes. During routine monitoring.
To date, we found 7, so that means we have a little population going on.
Ag Commissioner Joe DeVinny says an infant.
We've got ourselves a little population going on, Or did he say population?
He said population.
I heard
it sounded like copulation.
I guess both would have been.
I mean, both work.
You can't have a population without copulation. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
We found 7 copulation colonies of fruit flies. Uh-oh. So we need to quarantine this entire 100-mile radius. It's like, I mean, it seems a little excessive, but...
I want to move on to the last thing, because we don't have much time left. So,
what's that?
This is called
Jiggers, dude.
Tradition, Scotty.
Oh, no. Wait, jiggers again?
Now, we've already covered the jiggers in a previous episode, of course.
No.
So
what?
Why am I looking at a video of goddamn jigger?
What? No.
It's kind of a tradition at this point, because...
It really isn't. Jiggers, watching disgusting videos about jiggers is the farthest thing from a tradition.
Well, in every other episode of this show, I mean, in both previous Pest and Vermin episodes, I played video of jigger removal.
Popping
So this is
millions
like-
of jiggers.
You know, I
Popping
have to-
millions of jiggers.
We have, to
fucking
we have to revisit it. We have to
What?
revisit
No.
it
No. Fuck you, TJ. No, I'm not doing it. No. Nope. It's already bad enough with my mom about this, horribly enough, not necessarily with jiggers, but with, like, boat fly worms infestations, like weird little like maggot worm shit, like fucking like this type of but no. No. I think, you know, I could skip the traditional family dinner meeting on this one at the buffet. It's like, yeah. Nope. I just, okay. No, I don't need that. I don't need to witness and traumatize and scar my brain more with those, dude, I've seen enough of those Jigger videos. They're already ingrained in my head. They're like, it's like PTSD flashbacks. Like I don't know. Ugh. There's something even more disgusting. I'm sorry. Oh no. What? Come on, pull it up. Well, really don't. The Matt Walsh visited Africa tribe with history of female genital mutilation. Changes to me. Why I can't find the clitoris? Damn. Okay, the picture itself is funny. I'm actually saving that. But damn. Owning trans by boosting the Maasai tribe laughs at the concept of transgenderism and what the left doesn't want you to know is that almost everyone in the world and its history laughs at the concept of gender. I know. Yeah, just because he found one random ass tribe doesn't mean that, you know, it wasn't a concept in other tribes, you dingbat. And also, you know, on a global level too, like tribes in other continents and shit. Like, oh my god, what a fucking moron. What are jiggers? They're like this, like, bug that, commonly will like burrow in your feet, mainly because that's the most common way to get them. That essentially will apparently to think it's the N word. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, it literally is almost, it's one word, it's literally one letter off. I don't know why, you know, that's the name or the nickname for him. Nope. Yeah. Honestly, I don't need not describe any further. That's why I stopped it early, because honestly, no, I don't want it. I literally don't want it. The Messiah women speak out. The primary is female circumcision practice most of Messiahs as considered a rite of passage. Oh my god. Huh, curious. Just like how, like a lot of weird religious fundamentalists think about circumcision. Oh my god, good lord. I mean, Matt Walsh also is a Christo-fascist chuckle fuck anyway, so I mean, I'm not necessarily surprised he would, you know, find something that at least culturally is somewhat related to his, or at least when it comes to certain concepts. Especially when he wants to use it as a point. Or his own stupid little narrative. But, you know, go figure. It's Matt Walsh. He needs to get Richard Spencered. Like that one time where he was on the street and doing some interview and some random dude just out of nowhere just going, BOOM! That person was very base to do that to Richard Spencer too. Should have went in there for like a twofer. Double tap. Spencer still saying, not that much. Not really anymore, but other people have taken his place. Fuck, people discover these things. Make sure you say burrow and crawl. What about asexual? Oh yeah, that's a good one. And they lay their asex in your body. Ugh. Bye. And shut the fuck up. Hey. No. Hey. What the fuck? Yo. Hey. Shut up! Zukov! Bro! Hey! Hey! Shut up! Zukov! Hey! No! No! Get over here! No! 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 Shut up. No. Is he barking at? I have no idea. Shut up! You fucking little fruit. No. He probably wants to run around in the rain. Maybe he sees a ghost. It's goddamn goblin interdimensional ghost demons. Are you seeing those goblin interdimensional ghost demons? Is that what's going on? Is that what it is? Huh? Are you gonna chill? No, don't just stop it. No! I can literally hear the rain outside. It's just fucking raining. Bro. You get it out of your system yet? Evidently not. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up! What? No! Hey! No! Get the fuck over! Get over here! Oh my god, I'm gonna Roblox myself. Would you shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck up! Get over here! You jerk! Get the fuck over here! Get over here! Come here! Come here! Zukov, come here! Come on! Come here! Come on! Come here! Come here! Zukov! 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 Come here! Get the fuck over here! You know what? If I just let him outside for 5 fucking seconds to go out there and see what he's barking about, will he shut the fuck up? Like, seriously, my dude. Will this please you? Yeah, see, there's nothing out there. You fucking do. Well, there was a bandit. There was a bandito. There was a little bandito. Aww. Aww, the rubbing heads. Oh, Bandit just rubbed his head all up against Zukov. Aww. Yeah, he was a good buddy. Yeah. Give some love to old Zukov instead of swiping him in the face. Aw. Yeah, you're a good buddy. You're a good bandito. Yes, you is. Yes. Okay, let me do this. Oh, yes, buddy. Who's a little king? Yes, yes, yes. Who's a sweet bandito? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You sweet little boy. You sweet bandito. Yes. This little goof. Oh my god, you little absurd ball. You little Fruit Loop. Oh, sweet bandito. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is brutal. So it looks like he has a mask on. Yeah, hence his name Bandit, because it looks like he has a little bandito mask. Oh my goodness, you see? Oh my god. You goofball. Oh my goodness, you sweet lying. Hey, Zukov, what are you doing? Some bandits even checking him out. It's like, what the fuck you doing? Oh, you just a sweet boy, bandito. Yes, you is. Are y'all having a stare down here? A little stare down? No, well, not anymore. This time his cat right here I call Ninja because he always in and out of places. Yeah, Bandit is like that too in a lot of ways. Like, he'll be in one spot, then I'll like, you know, he'll be inside at one point, and now I'll like come out here, go outside for work, and I'll suddenly just see him out there just kind of chilling. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Then I notice my window's open. I'm like, you little bastard, chicky little fuck. Oh my god, this little goofball. This sweet little brother. How much of this can you... It's just... Okay. Okay then. This is just absurd. Oh my lord. The silly kitty. He's like, boop, just pops his little head up. It's a little goofball. Ugh, so much fucking fur, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, you're a very big, thick ass fur ball, bro. And you're in hardcore shed mode, dude. Your mere presence just causes there to be so much shedding. Does he stretch your leg thing where he stares in your eyes in the middle of looking at himself? Yeah, he'll do things like that. I've just seen him also plopped out in the most absurd ways, where he'll literally have his like legs all like sprawled out about as far as he can, just knocked out. This cat is very absurd. Oh, you're a sweet bandito. Yes, he is. What is he saying? Bliss. He was eyeballing my pooch earlier, having a little staring contest with him for a minute there, but now he's all in bliss mode. Just chilling here. Sweet little baby. A horse beyond comprehension, and then he keeps grooming. Yep. What? What is up, bandito? You sweet chunk of bliss. He has socks on. Yep, he has like little socks. It's so cute too. Like he has like little like finger gloves, and then like his little feet are like full on socks. You sweet bandito. There you go. Go on. Oh. What? You think I'm gonna save you? Come here. Come here, boy. Get the fuck over here. Get the fuck over here, mate. Come here. You prick. Come here. Get the fuck over here. Come here. Come here. Zukov. 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 Get over here. Come here. Come on. Zukov. Come here. Come on. Come on. Driver. Driver. It's fucking you. How hard is this? Seriously. Like, oh my god. Went from little boy to big boy. Or I guess to big boy to bigger boy. Because now we have a bigger boy. A bigger little chungus boy. Look at you, absurd thing. You absurd thing. Ugh. You've just been a little terrorist. Within the last 4 hours. Look at you. Oh my god, you fucking Fruit Loop. Sukov's just like, help, help me. Help me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're just smelling stuff, aren't you? You just smell things, aren't you? Look at his little ear. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Yeah, that's right. You can't do shit. What? What you gonna do? Ah! I guess that's what you're gonna do, huh? You little punk. You're a little punk, bitch. You little punk. You're just a punk. Look at you, you little punk. You're just a little chunk punk. You're a little crust punk. That's what you is. A chunky little crust punk. God, look at you, fucking little freak. Look at you, you're absurd. Look at you having your little 1,000-yard stare. You little sociopathic, little psycho-ridden crack dog. Jesus, I was about to... I didn't even have to do anything for that one to happen. Oh my god. Your little absurd reactions of you looking hyper offended with that is so cute. Look at you. You're ridiculous. You don't even know what to do. You're just sitting here just derped. What is this? You wriggle around like a little worm. You're absurd. You are an absurd boy. Look at the belly. Look at all this belly. Look at her. Oh my god, you're ridiculous. Alright. Well, now... You're resisting this, and yet I'm trying to put you down. Make your mind up. Do you want to be here, or do you not? What are... Oh, okay. Oh my god, what the fuck are you... What is... you know what? There we go. I'm just gonna man spread and just let you just plop. See, there's utilitarian needs for man spreading. Like dropping dog off your lap. Look at his little ears. Your ears are not being so much like a puppy anymore. Your ears aren't puppy-like as much. You're sticking all up like a little fucking little weirdo. At least it's sticking up a lot more than they normally did. Where'd that ball go? There was a ball there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see? Ball. I should be careful. This is an actual baseball. Of course, I have to land perfectly in the goddamn water bowl after I say be careful. It kept rolling away, but at least it's just water. But man, god damn it, that was some irony. But honestly, there isn't even really that much. I don't even really see that much spilt everywhere. There wasn't really that much in there in the first place. Huh. It's gonna refresh it, after I end the stream anyway. We're just coming here pretty soon. So, I guess all in all, it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, it really wasn't that bad. Yay, okay. Now observing it, doesn't look as bad as I thought. Yay! I guess a silver lining to that. Oi, 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 oi. But instead of discussing pests and vermin and parasites, we get cute little fluffy pets. A kitty and a puppy. That's definitely what I wanted. I wanted some rainbows, because I thought that'd be kind of cool to learn some stuff about, but no. Because honestly, that would be a pretty nice episode, which I'm hoping that's what the Patreon episode this Friday is. I hope it's not just another misconception of grossness. In another TJ torture zone. God, that'd be a nightmare. Ugh. I mean, not really, because I actually kind of do love them. But, oh god, I mean, that episode, I mean, I still liked it, but, oh god, I still hate it, because it's one of those just fucking TJ concoctions. You love to hate. Well, Jesus! Damn, dog! Went nuts!
Whatever. We'll see you. Get out of my grill. You should make a wet mess, don't you?
That was actually me. But anyway, I'll go for the rest of the night, so peace out. Knuckles, I'll be back around for the next one, so